Good evening, everyone, and welcome. What do the cards hold for you? Hang around and find out. Here she is, knows all, sees all, tells most. Gemma Jade and Damien.
What is up, everybody? So, as you can tell, I have my sidekick with me, my son Damien, and I'm using my phone so that we can both be in the screen. I know it's a little different, but it's what we're doing. He's going to keep my list for me. If he doesn't see you, just tell him. And but he's doing the best he can. I'm watching here on my computer, but I have 12 decks with me. I'm here at my mom's, just kind of hanging out, and Damien's going to keep an eye on the chat. And it's so good to be back, and it's so good to see all of you guys. I'm so used to looking this way. I missed you all so very much. Just let me know. Donna Messenger, what's up? If everything's good, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Then I'm going to show you all something that I got, a little trinket. And then we'll get the show on the road. I brought all 12 newest decks I have with me, and I'm going to be bringing more as time goes on. So the first person I see, which is weird. I know there's more than this, but I'm going to start where I'm starting, is Be Kind. Miss Be Kind, welcome, sweetheart. Ghost Dragons, Lotus Girl, Mike Roberts. And if you're new and never been in here before, make sure you let me know because I won't make you wait in a long line. Dogface Boy, I'm glad you're a triangle. You're not a square, so you are here. Nightmare, what is up? Christina, hey. Taiwaz, I believe I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please forgive me. Dogface Boy says, for some reason, I have the Postman Pat song stuck in my head. It's doing my head in. Luckily, I don't know what that is. I need to get busy in the kitchen. Please tell Gemma to put me near the end of the list. Give newcomers priority over me. No problem, Miss Be Kind. Jeanette Sanchez, so good to see you. It's been a while. Hope Wolf, hey. Who else? Grey Wolf Lindsay, I don't know if I said hi to you. Maraid, my beautiful mermaid, my beautiful wifey. Danielle Taylor, so nice to see you. Vera Ray, Brown Dwarf. I'm on a delay on my computer. That drives me nuts. Vibe with me. Donna Messenger, hey mama. Aunt Edna, so good to see you. And Yaritza, Gemma, finally caught you. Now, where did it go? I hate when my computer does that. Finally caught you live. Yay. Welcome, Yaritza. I won't make you wait too long. We'll put you in. So you don't have to. I guess you can put her on the list, but she ended up being crossed off. This is kind of a new system just for this week. I don't know. So I know it's a little different, but let's just see how it goes, okay? I'm going to take a 5-minute break at the top of the hour. And where are we? So good to see you, Yaritza. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. Jake Smith, what's up, sweetie? Eric M. Cassie Ray, hi. Dawn Hendrickson. I don't think. Oh, Jarvis the gerbil milker. Christian Wolf, welcome. And I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I do apologize. And like I said, I'm so used to looking here. I hope you guys can hear me well. Three Souls Paranormal, welcome too. So I have a bunch of new decks. Some of them you've seen before, some of them you haven't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Damien here for who's the first one. He's just going to keep reading them to me. So let's just get started. Who do we have first?
Josephine Van.
Josephine Van. And remember, we have nicknames. It's just easier. We're going to go with the Gentle Creatures Wisdom deck for you, Miss Josephine. Guys, it's so good to be back. Don't forget, super chats are open, and my PayPal and CashApp tags are in the description box, just so y'all are aware. The elusive Christina Bell. The ninja.
Josephine Van. Is she here?
Miss Van Dam, yeah. Josephine, are you still here? I think you are. I didn't say hi to you because for some reason my computer doesn't let me see like the beginning of the chat.
Well, new people stopped so I can say hi, everyone. I was writing down names.
Damien is taking care of the chat aspect. Chillin' Charlie, welcome. Helping me out with you guys. And I'm so used to it being a one-woman show, I didn't even give him a chance to say hi. See how I am? I'm such a hog. Josephine, just give me a hey so I know.
Chillin' Charlie.
Oracle's time.
again.
If Josephine is not here, then we'll have to go to the next person. But sometimes it takes a minute. There is a delay because I'm looking at the delay on my.
There's a little bit of one, yeah.
Josephine Van Dam, one more time. Give me a hey, howdy, hi, whatever. That's right, Cassie Ray is your daughter. I knew I recognized the name.
Just wanted to say thank you to Ghost Dragons for sending me a gift.
He loves it. And guys, look what I got off Amazon. So it's a lotus. It's a lotus flower that's holding a pink rose quartz with black obsidian on the bottom. And there's some gold in there. I don't know what the gold is, but how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so Josephine did not answer. So who's next?
Grey Wolf.
Grey Wolf. I love it. They have so many different ones, but I got the Lotus. It did remind me of our Lotus girl. And yeah, I had to. All right, Miss Grey Wolf, you ready? He hasn't drank from it yet. I think it's more of like a collector's, but he swears he's gonna drink from it.
I'm gonna make it, 100%.
All right, Grey Wolf. I used the Gentle Creatures deck, and you got the card of Spontaneity. Spontaneity. Oh, I miss doing this so much. Okay. Never miss a chance. Where did I get chance from? Never miss an opportunity for fun. If there is a chance to make a big splash, take it. Maybe lately you haven't been reaching out to take advantage of offers from others. Here's a reminder that it's a very good thing to say yes to some playful time. Find a friend who needs the same shakeup in their lives. Then make it an adventure. Remember that time, like water, is ever moving. You miss the moment when you say later or I'm too busy. This card reminds you to get ready for some impromptu fun. It may be only a small thing, but the memory will always outlast the moment. Ask yourself this: what have I said no to in the past that I've regretted? What is holding me back from shouting yes to this offer? You are allowed some spontaneity in life. Do not short yourself on moments of delight. It can buoy you through some other times in life where you just need to pull from the memory of this one moment. So this is actually a really great card and really in-depth, Grey Wolf. What I'm getting from it immediately is that, number one, girl, you need to have some fun in your life, okay? You are needing some fun. And if I'm looking here, it's just because I'm used to that. But Grey Wolf, I really feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to do something that, just like the card said, you're kind of like not really going to want to do. It's not going to be your thing, your thing. That's how you're going to feel. But the universe is encouraging you to do it because the opportunity is coming in for a reason, okay? And these are weekly readings, so most likely it's going to be this week. I'm also getting, perhaps you've been, or for some reason you're going to start this week dwelling on a past hurt. And the card of Spontaneity, don't know why that's coming in, but you guys know I only tell you what comes in. I definitely feel like you're going to start dwelling on some memory, right? And that's okay to do, to think about people who have passed, to think about moments that you've missed in life, things that you regret. But don't dwell there, okay? Don't stay there. And if you actually, it may come to the fact that you feel like yourself, like you're doing this, like you're dwelling on these past memories or these moments. It's time to get out and have some fun, girl, okay? And the offer is it's going to come right to you. You're not going to have to figure out how to have fun this week. You are going to get an offer. Probably, I'm getting like little kid vibe. So I don't know if you have children or grandchildren or godchildren. I'm getting like a little kid type thing. Like I'm seeing bouncy castle. So that doesn't mean that it has to be a bouncy castle. That just means it's like some little kid type fun that's going to be like kind of silly and ridiculous that you're really not going to want to do at first, but you're going to be really, really glad that you did. Stop working so hard, okay? Hard work forever pays, but you can't replace memories with money. So, Ghost Dragons.
Ghost Dragons.
Of course, I have to use the Dragon's Path deck you bought me. Thank you for this, by the way. These are really great cards. I've been using them in my personals for the message from guides and angels because they're just really, really in-depth cards. They work really well for that. You're very welcome. Yaritza, I see that you're new here. Taiwaz, I'm so sorry. Are you new as well? And guys, don't forget, Dawn is also very, for some reason, linked to me kind of intuitively when I do these readings. So she'll write some extra stuff in the chat. So take a look at what she has to say too, because it does come through for her. I vouch for her that what she's saying is correct. Happy birthday, Chris. My Pisces tribe. Drop your sun sign in the chat. Let me see who y'all are.
Sun sign. Come on, guys.
Sun signs in the chat. Let me see it. Where's my Pisces squad? I'm a Pisces sun, though. I'm a Libra moon, and I'm an Aries rising.
Libra.
If you would like a personal intuitive oracle reading from me, email me at GemmaJadeParanormal@gmail.com or Moon Bear Oracle. Guys, if you haven't been over to my new channel, Moon Bear Oracle, where I'm doing once a month intuitive oracle readings and so much more for each astrological sign, go on over and hit that button. Casey, I know you're a Pisces girl. Richard Elmore, welcome. Sagittarius. I don't know a lot of Sagittarius. My dad is one of the only ones that I know, and he drives me nuts. But I guess that's that fire and water type thing. All right. Dragons, you got the card of peace. And you've got to see how beautiful these cards are too, guys. Every deck I have with me is special to me in some way. It's actually card number 5, but it's written in like Roman numerals, so of course it's like a pain in the butt. Yes, Josephine, I called you multiple times, but I'll do you after dragons, sure. You were first, actually. Dragons, this beautiful and gentle dragon encourages us to be kind to ourselves. We frequently push ourselves too hard in our lives, whether this is at work or at home. We forget who we truly are and can miss the beauty in life as we become self-absorbed. The dragon's energy guides us to an inner tranquility, helping us to find, I don't know why I'm reading like words that aren't there, helping us to feel and trust that everything is fine. Finally, we begin to see and understand the beauty and lessons in all things. Although incredibly powerful, this tranquil dragon brings the energy of gentle bliss like the early morning summer sun, giving us a sense of completeness we have previously lacked. If she has come up to you today, her message is this, quote, allow me to pull together your scattered energies so that you can feel a sense of peace enter your soul. Every situation has a legacy, but alas, occasionally it can take a little time to appreciate or understand this fully. Let my presence help release any negative feelings, for you are truly a creator and immensely powerful, end quote. By allowing peace to enter our lives, we enable our very beings to carry more light. We become beacons for others to follow, but in order to do this effectively, we must release our need for control. If life has been dull or you are feeling generally out of sorts, call upon peace to lift your blues. She will support you by showing the beauty of life and helping you to celebrate your experiences here on Earth. But remember, you can only do this if you relinquish the need for control. When you do so, you will feel lighter, brighter, and more connected to the universe. Dragons, I really feel like you've kind of already done this. I feel like this is the universe giving you a pat on the back. Knowing what I know about you personally and just the feeling that I'm getting in general is that you have been feeling more at peace lately. You have been relinquishing a lot more of the control. I do feel like, of course, you have your worries, just like everybody else. But I feel like this is the universe's way through this card of telling you that you are on the right path. You're on the path you're meant to be on. And you're doing the right thing, okay? Being a beacon of light to others, guiding others, caring for others, and really putting yourself last, dying to self and dying to the ego. And this is the universe saying, you know what? Stay at peace. Stay focused. The universe wants you this week to stay in this space, stay in this mental space, and don't let anything pull you out of it because you're on your way to that ascension that we always talk about. Josephine.
All right. Are we looking for the next one?
I heard Mom. I'm going to do Josephine.
That's why I was like, oh,
I heard Mom. And yeah, because she didn't hear me.
Okay.
And I thought she was yelling, but she's just talking really loud. This whole house is kind of echoey. I know the video is too, but once I get this office set up and get things on the wall, that's what takes.
Yeah, well, we tried to hang pictures on the wall in here, and they all came off.
Really?
So yeah, 5 a.m. in the morning, just it woke all of us up. We just hear bang, bang, all the pictures.
They didn't all come down at once.
Yes, they did. Every single one of them came down at once.
Can I tell you guys?
Including the ones upstairs.
This is the most active room in my mother's haunted house, okay? And she does have a haunted house.
It's bad.
This is the most active. So if you guys see anything in the background, let us know in the chat. All right, Miss Josephine.
Let us know if you knew. We can bump you up a little bit. We got a whole long list.
Yeah, we have two. One that I know is new, Yaritza. We're gonna do her sixth.
Move her to 6?
Yes. Or just cross her out and we'll remember to do her 6 because I don't want it to mess up then your numbering.
It doesn't.
Okay, he knows what he's doing. I don't know why. Josephine, first quarter moon in Aries, something that I talk about all the time, stepping into your power, okay? And this is also a beautiful card.
All right. I'm
so used to being so all up in the screen, but this actually works. I like this.
It's nice.
Hold on, I gotta find it's first quarter moon in Aries. All right, Josephine. Something is holding you back from racing towards your next goal. Achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believe that you can create whatever you want. Be you. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't allow inhibitions or others' restrictions to hold you back. Be systematic, but also allow yourself to get excited about what you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as possible. This card represents a mix of having the courage to chase your goals, no matter what anyone else says, while still planning and being strategic. Whatever you're doing right now, remember that as well as passion, you need a plan. That's the way to overcome any obstacle. Energies of the first quarter moon in Aries. Thank you for giving me confidence. I need to chase my dreams. And that's your affirmation. Josephine, I'm getting kind of a reluctance on your part to speak about what you want, to talk about it, to tell people this is what I want. I feel like you have something in life that you really want to achieve, but that like, for some reason, it's like you don't want to tell anyone that that's what you want to achieve. I don't know if it's a self-confidence thing or if you feel like you won't be supported or it could be any number of things. I don't personally know you. But what I'm seeing is this fear, this introversion, this negative energy kind of around you. I feel like you do have someone in your life who constantly naysays you, okay? Who tells you that what you're thinking or doing is dumb or that'll never work. And somebody like that. And I feel like you not only have to step into your power this week, but you have to put up those boundaries and stick to them. And tell people, if you're going to behave this way or if you're going to speak to me this way, I can't be around you. And you have to stick to it and mean it, okay? And actually follow through. And I know that's hard, like if you live with someone, but do the very best you can. I feel like whatever it is that you're dreaming of, you have to remember the power of positive manifestation. And that's also in the power of the mind as well. You have to really watch your thoughts, that negative self-talk, getting down on yourself. I feel like you're doing that too. Josephine, if you don't start believing in yourself, who is going to believe in you? I mean, there's going to come a time where you have to convince others, right? Where you have to convince others that this plan is going to work, right? But if you can't even convince yourself, then how is that going to be possible? So this week, what the universe wants you to do, and what I would like to see as your friend, is for you to put together a plan, okay? Make 3 short-term goals that you want to achieve by June, and 1 long-term goal you want to achieve by New Year's Eve this year. And let me know how you do with them. And tell everyone around you, okay? Tell the people that are important to you. You know, don't go running like through the supermarket telling everyone your plans, but tell everyone who's important to you and get their feedback. And anything negative, kind of let it roll off your back. The universe is telling you whatever it is that you're thinking of, you're totally right on. Put it into action, or at least get the plan moving this week. Check back next week, and I'll let you know what's going on. You can always hit me up for a personal.
Ghost Dragons would like you to know that you were spot on.
Bigfoot Anon, Connor, welcome.
Next up would be Lotus Girl.
Miss Lotus Girl, and then I'm going to do
Yeah, and Maggie and Yaritza.
Yes. Yaritza, you are so right. Positive mindset attracts positivity. Right. And I got to tell you, even with what I do as a living, and if you guys know me personally, a lot of you do, this is so true. I forget about the thought manifestation and I'm constantly thinking the worst. And I think that's why a lot of things don't happen for me as quickly as everyone's like, why is it? And the reason is because I slow myself down with that negative thinking. I even do it. So remember, I'm not giving you guys advice and I'm not judging. Okay. This is a safe place. SDK, welcome. Casey, just going to listen, bring some wood in for the night. I love you so much. I did get your text, but I have to save it for later because I was running around like a chicken without a head getting ready for this. Guys, remember the Elle Oracle is super long. Like each definition or each meaning is like 3 pages long. So I do condense those if you get a personal or if I happen to use one in a personal or if you're going over to Moon Bear, I'll be using it for March for some signs. You'll get the full reading, but that one is crazy long. All right, Lotus girl, you all right?
Yeah, I thought I dropped something. Guess I didn't. Sorry about that.
The haunting in New Jersey. Hope y'all had a magical day. I hit a bucket list spot today. Ghost Dragon, hey fan. Bigfoot, what was the spot? Blue Crossroads and Shauna. When you put Blue Crossroads, put Shauna first.
Okay.
That's his wife. He comes in and they both listen.
Where is Shauna?
No. Blue Crossroads is in here. Like they both listen off his thing, but they both get readings. And since she's a female, I put her first.
How do I spell that?
SHAWNA.
I mean, I knew that.
Spell it however, like you're gonna know. Like when I write them
I've
down,
never
like,
had to spell that name ever.
Richard Elmar, I write, like Rich E, because I know who he is.
Richie.
Richie.
What's up, everybody? We had spaghetti and meatballs for dinner.
And it was so good.
It was bang.
He was gonna give me a kiss and thought better of it. Did you guys see that? See how sweet it is? He was like, "Oh, she has makeup on her head."
Monetization. Alright.
I love this.
We did Lotus girl.
Oh gosh,
maybe
I'm doing
I'll
Lotus
just,
girl.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm shuffling and I'm.
What's up, everybody? Ooh.
All right, Miss Lotus girl, let's do this for you. Oh my God, I love these
I
cards.
want to look at my water in the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead. Lily of Love, and it looks actually like she has a lotus on her head. So the card is transform, enliven, and regenerate. Oh, nice. You got lucky and trapped the cat I needed to trap. Girl. Lily of Love. Someone got this in a personal recently. Check that card out. Doesn't that look like a lotus on her head? The water lily emerges from the mud and blooms on the surface of the pond. That's why it's another mud flower. Whenever you doubt your ability to rise from the darkness, call upon the water lily fairy to show you the light on the other side of the shadows. The lily of love grows from the sludge of adversity. Be like the water lily fairy. Trust in the sunshine and grow through the challenges. Enlighten your soul with spiritual growth. The water lily fairy brings distillation and hope with the essence of forgiveness and gratitude. People, situations, and cycles come and go to prepare us for new beginnings. Lotus girl, feelings like shame, guilt, and resentment can keep you stuck in the mud. I tell you this all the time, and you tell me this all the time. Release with self-compassion. It's time to surrender past hurts, learn the lessons, and move onward and upward. With every ending is a beautiful new beginning. Reach for the sun and know you are heading for positive change. You are walking, talking miracle of creation, an exquisite expression of love and the Earth Mother. Everything is renewable. Your mind, body, heart, and soul can spontaneously regenerate. Even your cells, skin, hair, bones, blood, and organs are continually restored. Your body has internal wisdom and an inherent ability to heal. Draw yourself high, be guided by celestial lights, and blossom. I emerge from the mud and bloom. Because I'm so used to I'm always smacking against my computer, it shut down for me not touching it. Gotta remember that. Oh, Melissa Nicole, I missed you too. Very much. So, Lotus, this card's not telling you anything that you don't already know, okay? Guilt, shame, fear, regret, all of those things, I always tell you what, they come from the devil, and we don't have time for that, okay? This card actually looks just like you. you really have to, it's leaving you stuck in the mud, literally, right? And you know how that is. You were owned a towing company, right? That's what you do for a living, girl. So you know what it's like to be stuck in the mud, literally and figuratively. And I feel like people putting their crap on you. Yeah, Donna, please make sure you come back, Mama. I miss you. People putting all their crap on you, you're still sitting around kind of just taking it. And I feel like you go through phases where like you're really strong about it, and then at other times you get this, I don't know, this I'm sorry. Look how this looks, the sticker on his laptop. Look, look right, no, it looks cute, leave it. It looks like he's just hanging out there. I was like, why is that there? And then I remembered. So I feel like you really need to, once again, because all of us have to do this so much, right? You really need to put those boundaries up again, Lotus Girl, and make sure people are sticking to them. And if they don't respect you, then I don't believe in an eye for an eye. But what I'm actually seeing is like what I just heard in my head was if they don't respect you, don't respect them. And it don't mean be disrespectful. I just mean don't make time for them. You have no time for it anymore, Lotus. You really don't. Like it's the same people always doing this to you. And I know that's because you have a small circle and you know, that's okay, just like I do. But it's really, if you notice, your physical sickness always gets worse when you're having issues with other people hanging their crap on you or trying to make you feel guilty, right? Am I right? I know you have real illnesses, but you know what I'm saying. It exacerbates it. All of the mental stress. You need a break, okay? And you need to tell people that you are not going to accept that type of treatment. And that's it. And you can say it in a nice way. If you're going to treat me like this, I can't be around you. Your kids included, Lotus. Okay, Tennille, I'm not saying that it is your kids, but if it were to be your children too, who are making you feel like crap over something you already feel bad enough about, like not being able to help them quick enough because you were helping someone else, that's their stuff. You've already apologized for it. They know you enough to know how bad you feel about it. So now it's not on you anymore, honey. Especially when they're adults, all right? Maggie, and then Eureka.
Maggie.
All right. Miss Maggie. Again. Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to... Every time I see your name, I start busting into Rod Stewart.
Oh, yes, always hear you singing.
Always. All right, I'm going to use the Into the Lonely Woods. Patience is a virtue, Dawn. I totally agree. But you know what my dad always used to tell me? Patience is a virtue, but an a-hole is an a-hole.
It doesn't look to me like Maggie's in here.
Maggie M10, are you still here? Angie's here.
I'm just trying to add her in the chat and it's not popping up.
Oh my goodness. Blue Crossroads, Gemma Jade and everyone. Prayers for Shauna tonight. She's having to go to new chemo tomorrow. At least one stopped working. Tomorrow's treatment is at 12 for 1 hour and she's worried. Shauna, so many prayers. And I will try to pass that along to an actual prayer chain, okay? Just using your first name and see if we can get Jesus involved. Ange, A-N-G-E, what's up? Maggie, one more time, give me a hey, howdy, hi there, or I'm going to move forward.
Miss Maggie.
I think she'll come back in.
Probably.
Like some people I know will come back in, and some people I know, like once they leave, they're gone.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So spot on that I'm blown away. So yes, thank you. You're so welcome, girl. Chilling in the cuts like Band-Aids. How are you?
That's a good one. How's everyone tonight?
Let's do this. When you just said that, I felt like I was at a concert. Like, how's everyone tonight? Throw your hands in the air like you just don't.
Woo! You're so old school.
I was just gonna say I'm so 90s, and you just went right along with it. Hey, humors me.
I'll do my best.
All right, I don't see hello from Miss Maggie, so Miss Yaritza. All right. Maggie will be back, I'm pretty sure. Yaritza, you got card number 42. What did we lose? And they're looking in a well, so. Within this time of in-between, you grow curious about the parts of yourself you had forgotten about until now. These are the aspects of the sacred self that were cast aside, rejected, and abandoned along the way. Now you need to look into the well. The well is the memory, the reservoir of the ancestors, the emotional world, which is where those parts of yourself and soul still live, patiently awaiting you to find them. Gaze down the well. Conjure up the lost selves. Up they rise to rejoin you again. Give them space to share their wise stories with you, for nothing that belongs to you can ever be lost. It is only that for a time you forgot the blessings of all that you are. So, I feel like you do feel kind of like you're dealing with a big loss, okay? Something that you feel is missing, right? Something that you feel like maybe it could be literally like a person who has left you or something that you've actually lost. But I'm getting more figurative on this, okay? I'm getting more like you feel that there's something missing from your life or there's a part of you missing, right? I'm trying to get, because like the message is getting a little weird on this card. They always do with these cards. I feel like what the universe is saying, what needs to be done is, I feel like you have to work on this week. What the universe wants you to do is start working on that self-love that brings inner peace. There's something that you're forgetting that you have inside of yourself. And I feel like it's strength, courage, passion, all of these things that are inside of you that you're forgetting about because you're dwelling on something that broke your heart. And it doesn't have to be romance, but it could be, okay? I feel like this week what the universe wants you to do, Yuritsa, is focus on yourself. Do things for yourself. Treat yourself, okay? Have as little outside contact as possible. And as possible, I know that's not possible for everyone to do what I do and just hunker down for weeks at a time. But try your best to do what you can for yourself, okay? And stop giving so much to everybody else. I feel like you've been giving and giving and giving to so many other people and giving so much of yourself that you're feeling depleted. And you may not realize that's what the problem is. That might be the issues that you're dealing with on a physical and mental and even a spiritual level, okay? Something's missing. Yeah, it's something that you've given by accident away because you've given so much of yourself to, given so much out. What do I always say, guys? The glass of water. And you are the glass of water on the table. You're giving people sips and people are coming taking sips. And nobody's putting anything back. So what happens? Eventually the glass is empty and, until you fill it back up, it's going to stay that way. And I feel like you are almost completely depleted. And I also am getting like this just fed up, done kind of energy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will by the end of this week. So I hope that helps.
Like you say, Ames, you are already on the list. If you guys hear any background noise, my mom's taking care of RJ.
Mom's taking care of RJ.
Mom's taking care of RJ tonight, and
they're playing like little kids.
Quiet isn't a word that revolves in this house very well.
It's not in either one of their vocabulary.
No problem, Ange.
Yeah, everybody that comes in, sweetie, gets put on the list, and then if I call your name and you happen to not want one, just say pass.
Next up is Nightmare with the weird symbols. Which cool symbols?
Night with a K. Are you going to do it this week? Because you were going to do it last week and you missed me. Nightmare is someone who doesn't usually get readings.
I can't even add him because I don't know how to spell it.
That's okay.
That's a cool username, man. If you're here.
When you guys put the symbols up like that, I never know how you do
right?
it.
Yeah.
I never know how it's done. By the way, Dragons, thank you for the Red Bull. Jake Smith, I also want to thank you for all your help this week too. You are, yes.
Well, or is RJ taking care of Mom? That's a good question, actually.
I think it's both, which is why all the noise.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
All right, Nightmare. Let's go with the Fallen Angel Oracle cards. I love using these cards for clarification in the personals. Oh my gosh. Even the box, like, look at the box. And then this, like, sticks on the side. It's just, like, so unique. Nothing. I got it on here. Look.
Did you? I'm trying, why is it not swiping? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh crap.
All right, Mr. Nightmare. Whoa, 2 cards want to jump out. We only need 1, please. And then whenever Be Kind comes in, she can jump in wherever because we did skip her, or we probably will skip her eventually because she'll just pop in and say like I'm ready now. Usually her daughter.
Just whenever she shows up, just.
I want to warn you. I forgot to warn you, and I'm gonna have to do it on camera. When I read for her, her daughter shows up, and I know you don't like visitations. Knowing that she might not show up.
I don't know. That's up to what. All right. Well, if she shows up, then we're gonna do it.
I'm just saying, like, I know you don't, but she is very kind, and she usually just shows up as energy. So it's not like you'll see a full-bodied apparition there.
Okay.
But I know you don't like that. So, and knowing you don't
when
like
you do
that,
these readings, I constantly, the whole room energy always changing.
it is because I've got source in here, and then people's ancestors and loved ones come in, but they don't come in like that. Like you see them up in your face. You just feel.
You feel the entire weight of the room, like whether sometimes it'll get a little heavy, or maybe you'll feel a little lighter and more energetic. It really has it really has an effect on your mood sometimes. I mean, it can really make you go nuts.
They know that because sometimes I'll cry or I'll get like agitated, you know. I'm glad he's here to witness it though. I know you guys believe me, but I'm just saying, he is psychic as well. He just chooses right now not to accept it.
I've been opening up a lot more recently, and I think that's causing a few ripples in the house.
Blue Heron, fellow Jersey girl in the house.
Where is Blue Heron? I saw her.
Mary.
I see Blue Heron all the time. I think you're really cute. I don't even see her. Oh, she's right there. I'm just missing out.
No, I said I forgot who I'm reading for.
Oh, you are reading for
Nightmare. That's right. First reading ever, and he comes to every single stream. Bless him. All right, let's do this. You got card number 3, Marbas, the card of discovery, or Marbas. It's actually a beautiful picture. It's got a lion, a full moon, and a cemetery thing, like a tombstone. All right, it's the element of Earth, the planet Mercury. Marbas or Barbas. Message: grasp the underlying causes of the situation and it will be resolved. Marba's totem beast is the lion, and in human form there is often a radiance about his head that looks like a golden mane. He is related to the Greek god Hermes and is a willing and helpful discoverer of secrets and the hidden wisdom of life, including the cause and cures of illnesses. He is a great tutor in the practical arts and crafts and a helpful provider of disguises for the purpose of subterfuge. Card motto: discovery. Nightmare, I feel like whatever's going on in your life, and if it hasn't happened yet, it definitely will soon. There is something that is going to really be, I don't get a good feeling about it, like something that's really going to be affecting you or is. And I feel like there's somebody that you're talking to about it, about whatever's going on with you, that's like trying to figure this out with you. Yeah, they know exactly what's going on. There is something that someone isn't telling you. I feel like you may have an idea that somebody's not telling you something. I feel like somebody accidentally caused something to happen to you, like something that caused major grief or strife or just agitation in general. And now they like don't want to come clean and admit it. So the biggest problem you have right now, whatever you're dealing with or will be dealing with this week, be sure that you get to the bottom of what or who, and I'm getting more than the who, is causing this or has caused it, because I do feel like it was an accidental thing. For instance, say you were planning a surprise birthday party for your mom and your girlfriend accidentally slipped it out to your mom, you know, and now it's you're going to notice that your mom isn't surprised. So it's a big problem. You put all this effort for months and months and you're like, how the hell did this happen? And your girlfriend's like, oh, I don't know. Really, that's the type, I hope I'm making sense. So get to the bottom of it before you start panicking and freaking out, because I feel like whatever is bothering you right now, there's either a very simple solution or a very simple explanation, or and also a very simple fix. Believe it or not, for once, it's a quick fix. Not like snap of fingers, but you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be a life-altering, all-ending travesty. Whatever's going on with you right now, if you get to the bottom of it and make sure you kind of weed out anyone who's not really on your side.
What What's it called? Is that real quick? I'm just gonna ask.
Yeah.
Is that just
Yes.
coincidence?
No, that's
That is?
Aunt Lori's son,
Oh, I thought that was one of my
cousin.
No,
There's
no.
2 Michael Haywoods. No, you wouldn't have, but
No,
it's
no.
a cousin.
Okay.
Hey Mike, what's up? Damien was asking me if you were Uncle Mike. He doesn't know he had a cousin Michael, but now he does.
Now I do.
Michael Haywood is family. That is my cousin, my mom's sister's son. He comes into after hours a lot, which is so cool, by the way.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
There's just something about seeing family.
Vera Ray, real quick. I don't want to cut you
No,
off.
go ahead.
Vera Ray, if you're out there, just let us know so we can do your reading.
About seeing family in there and like people who I speak to all the time, like Donna Messenger, my best, one of my best friends in real life for like 12 years now. Fast Hemming Machinist, welcome. Melissa Nicole, you are a doll. Thank you for sharing that. Moon Bear Oracle. If you want to go on over there and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I'm running behind as usual on March's readings, but I did have yet another passing in my family.
Yeah. Faery, you're in here, so just let us know if you want to still have a reading or not.
Is she in there?
I added her and I said, you're up.
Okay. Vera Ray, she's another one that'll come back. Give me a hey, howdy, hi if you want your reading right now. I really don't like to have to go back to people.
Yeah.
Blue Crossroads, if you need anything, I'm all the way in New Jersey, but please, if she wants to message me in the morning, I'm probably going to get up and send her a prayer. I'll be praying. You guys are just the best freaking people, and I want it all to work out for you guys.
Vera said she's ready.
She is ready.
Let's do it.
Two uncles in 2 weeks.
That's
Nicole, I'm
sad.
so sorry. I think
I got a story for you guys.
Yeah, I lost my best friend of 26 years, who the name on my chest, the tattoo, and this one, and Damien's biological father.
I lost my biological father and my adopted father both in the last month.
My stepfather, who raised Damien, and he called him dad and everything. So we both lost. He lost 2 dads. I lost a dad. That's why I've been kind of slow going this month. I think a lot of you know that. You've all sent your prayers, and you've all really been helping me through it, and I'm trying to spend more time with my mom to help Damien through it. So, all right, Vera, let's do this. Let's do it. Thank you, Yuritsa. I didn't see her at first, but I pay more attention to like the channeling and all that, and that's why I'm glad to have Damien here. Normally, it is just me and my computer, but hey, it's helpful. All right, Vera, I'm using the it's a new deck, so I want to show you guys the Universal Folk Oracle, which these are really cute.
Warrior mode. Yeah, Blue Crossroads.
Absolutely. He's a badass. He's the one who sent me all that SWAT stuff.
That's cool.
I used to work for like special ops. Blue Crossroads, when Shauna's feeling better, you and Damien gotta email each other or something. You gotta tell him about your job. All right, Vera, you got the card of renewal. It's the 7th card, and it says renewal, rhythm, healing, and rest. All right. Be kind to yourself today as you align with the natural rhythm of the seasons. Take the time to slow down and adjust to changes. I swear I just saw something fly past the camera screen.
I'm not even trying to, yeah.
The woman sits with the new shoots of spring around her, keeping a lamb warm in her coats. She is gathering her strength for new life stirring. Coming out of the winter chill, she uses a pink moonstone to plan and douse. She leaves charms in the tree to honor the triple goddess watching over the seasons. That's Hecate. The living earth cycle requires a time for slowing and healing and a time for action and life springing forth. Today there may be subtle changes afoot. Spend time in nature, feel everything shift just as it should. Listen to your body and allow rest and kindness where required. So definitely, everything the card said, of course, with, renewing yourself, and I would definitely invest in even just a little chunk of moonstone. If that's being brought up in a reading, it's for a reason. I'm getting, though, this week, the universe really wants you to accept the kindness of others, okay? I feel like you might be a very independent person where you don't like accepting help. Welcome, Lavera. Is this your first time, Lavera, in here? Love Vera, not Vera, love Vera Lakini. I'm sorry, Vera. So I feel like you really sometimes have a hard time accepting help. It's either because you've been burned too many times in the past or because you're fiercely independent or both. But this week, I feel like you can trust whoever's coming in this week, okay? I'm going to give this person that path. There's one person that's coming in this week to be a shoulder to cry on, to be a person to listen to be, just of help to you in some way, to take some of the load off your shoulders, to strengthen your back. And even though you don't usually do this and you wouldn't usually do this, the universe is recommending that you do this week. There's someone coming in who is absolutely ready, willing, able to help you and to do it without wanting anything in return. Just accepting other people's kindness, they're letting someone pay it forward to you because of everything that you give. All right, Vera, that's really important. Get some rest this week. This is a word of caution, and I'm seeing it with like the caution. Do not overwork yourself this week. And I'm getting something with like your ankle or foot. I don't know if you have an injury or if I would just be careful of like slips, falls, things like that. And that kind of stuff doesn't normally come up. So when it does, I really would pay attention to that and take heed. And also get yourself a little bit of moonstone, girl. I recommend all different kinds of crystals. This was like $19 on Amazon. And it's absolutely beautiful. And they had like 20 different ones. There's some with trees in them, all different stones. But I had to get this one because it reminded me of our Lotus girl, Miss Tennille.
Thanks for all the well wishes, everyone. That was Whom Taiwan. I was busy. Chat had me busy that whole time.
You guys are so sweet. I would never bring, even though he's almost he's almost 18. He's
18 and 8 months.
He's a grown man. Well, grown. He's grown. Okay. I would never bring my kid into a place or space where I didn't feel safe. Lavera, I'm sorry I did not see your answer. If this is, I know I see you in SOR all the time and we talk, and I think you're just so funny, and I think we would get along so great in real life. If this is your first time in this actual stream, let me know so you don't have to wait.
Yeah. I got her on the list, but if she's new, let us know.
Yeah.
Who's that just now that we did?
That was Vera.
Okay, so that Taiwaz is next.
Taiwaz,
if you're here, let it be known.
I believe.
Even though you just messaged me a minute ago about something.
I think I just saw her. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, another thing, I only have like 12 decks with me tonight, but I think that should be sufficient.
Taiwaz just messaged me, so yeah, he's here.
Okay, so what we're trying to do. And Taiwaz, do you identify as male or female? It doesn't really matter. Just energetically, it kind of does help me to connect with you more. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm staying in the house, icy outside, and Moon, I will get that. Thank you. Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe that's why. Just be careful if you do happen to go out. Female, I thought so. I didn't want to say that though, because if I say like, oh, I'm getting female energy, then sometimes people get offended. Like they don't realize you could just have a lot of female in your astrological charts. You know what I mean? All right, great. I'm going to use one of my most favorite decks in the whole world, the Wonderland deck, the Alice in Wonderland deck. Ty Flynn Preston, welcome. Are you new?
Seems pretty new to me. Welcome to this side of YouTube.
Have some masculine energy. Well, we all have both. Do you know what I mean? But some people don't know that. All right, you got card number 34, the card of Impossible Things. Thank you so much, Lavera.
Thanks so much.
Those subbed for 3/4 months, I catch live. I don't know. Julia, what to know? Hello, that is a new name. Ty Flynn, is this your first time in here? And Lavera, sincerely, thank you so much. That goes back to Dex. We're gonna push Lavera up somewhere. Just.
What about Julia? I'm gonna show her at the end.
Julia, just for now, and
Okay.
but I'll keep it in mind. I keep forgetting who I'm reading for. Taiwaz. Okay.
To where specifically?
I usually just kind of pick a place, like
I'll grab
go
one.
up a little bit to where we are now, and you'll be able to see just 4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
All right, Taiwaz. I keep going to call you Taiwaz. I'm sorry, Taiwaz. Dawn says you're doing great. He really is, isn't he? You got the card of Impossible Things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspective. There's no use trying, she said. One can't believe impossible things. I dare say you haven't had much practice, said the queen. When I was your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Why, sometimes I believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Alice is correct. It is indeed difficult to believe in impossible things. However, it is the queen's viewpoint that resonates most with Alice, and when you receive this card, with you too. You are being asked to believe in something that seems impossible at present. This could be a miracle or something that seems too good to be true. It also talks of belief as a matter of discipline and practice. As the queen says, she practices believing in impossible things. She practices it. What if you were to practice believing in the impossible? If you were to spend half an hour each day meditating on a miracle, changing your thoughts, or focusing on creating an amazing life, you would slowly but surely expand your limits of possibility. If you devoted a half hour each day to creating wonderful changes within your life, what would you achieve? Financial breakthroughs, relationship bliss, physical healing. Devote yourself to something you wish to improve. When we do this, just like the queen, we too start to believe in impossible things because dedication steadily brings the impossible closer. Lavera, I'm gonna, you know what? I have some time tomorrow. I am going to look that up. If you haven't emailed me yet, send me an email at GemmaJadeParanormal@gmail.com if one of my moms can throw that in there. And I will look it up tomorrow when my son is at the babysitter while I'm working, and I will get back to you. If you want just like a regular reading for the week right now, I can do that too. But I'm so glad you reminded me of that. Taiwaz, I'm sorry, Lavera, because I wrote that down, but it's at my office at home, and I never would have done that because that's very interesting to me. Taiwaz, divination, a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. So, Taiwaz, I feel like we're talking again about the power of manifestation, right? A little bit. The power of positive manifestation, of really believing that things are going to be okay. Believing that they're not just going to be okay, forget that, okay? Believing that things are going to be great, perfect, amazing. Believing that your life, like I tell people, by the time I'm 40, I will never have to worry about money again. Now, I am so far from there, and I'm going to be 39 on Tuesday. Why do I say that? Because I'm manifesting that for myself. I am making sure that by the time I'm 40, that's going to be the case, and I'm not going to stop. And by me putting that energy out there as though it's a definite guaranteed, right? Like it's a guaranteed inheritance or something at 40, right? But it's not. But that manifestation, that's what I'm trying to put out there into the universe. And I feel like the universe really wants you to take a look at that this week. Either something's coming in for you that you feel is too good to be true, or something's going on in your life right now. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's just someone coming in that's special to you. Maybe it's just, you played like the Mega Millions, but you're like, I won't win. You definitely won't if that's the way you think. Or if someone's coming in and you're like, oh, once they know this about me, this will never work, even though you love the person. Things like that. Then they won't if that's how you feel. The universe really wants you to focus, and I know someone else got this, but maybe this is our running theme. The universe really wants you to focus on positive thought, positive manifestation. And like I said before, I'm guilty of it too. Okay, my thinking, always thinking the worst, always thinking everything's gonna go wrong. You can project that stuff out there. Okay, I really want you this week, and when I say I want, that's what the universe wants, and it's coming through me. I'm not giving you guys advice. Believe me, I'd be horrible at it. But what the universe really wants you to do is sit back and try to look at something from a little bit more of a positive perspective. Start a manifestation journal. There's $7 on Amazon. If you can't do that, just write something down 10 times. I am so grateful. I have $1 million in the bank and more. Even if you don't even have a bank account because you have no money. Start doing that. And guess what? Always add and more. Okay? I really feel like this is the universe's way of telling you have to be more positive. Otherwise, everything's going to be, and everything that you want is going to seem and be impossible if you have that mentality and mind frame.
Oh, good one. Gemma, quick question. After this, can I get wrenched?
Yes, you can get wrenched.
Thank you. Be kind. You're up next.
She said she'll pop back in.
Okay, so
you just keep her on there.
Mike Roberts.
All right, Mike, you still here? I think I just saw you. Lordy, she's almost 40. Okay, Latro, I never met you before. Welcome. You are another newcomer.
You're up. Oh, look at that. The magical wrench guardians.
Yes, they have visited you. Taiwa says very much appreciate that, and it totally makes sense. Awesome.
Should I, real quick, for Be Kind,
Yes.
Push her up here so I see her again because I want to pass over her and then she shows up and then.
Well, she'll come in and just say, I'm here.
Sorry.
I'm more worried about, like, okay, I see you, Mike. I'm more worried about,
we're
like,
pretty good on track right
there's
now.
quite a few new people, though.
There's a lot of, well, I haven't, that's why I've been trying to see who's new and who isn't here.
Okay.
So.
If you want, put new people in parentheses. Okay, that's what we'll do from now on.
That would be perfect, yeah.
So Latro, this one right here, this person.
Real quick, if you guys are new, just let me know here, and I'm going to switch up the list a little bit. And
if this is your first time ever coming in here for a reading, just like let him know, like raise your hand or put, capital letters new or something like that. Try to do it right now though, because I don't like you guys to have to wait hours to get a reading because you're new and I want to welcome you. That's my way.
Everybody's been super honest, so I got people in here who are like, no, it's just a second account.
Yeah.
All right,
and first time. Okay, cool. All right, Mike. She said I did wrench Big Willie though. You guys are too much.
You guys are awesome.
Okay, Mike. Let's go with the Fallen Angel deck. I'm used to having 50 decks, and I'm like, you know what though? Another deck hasn't come to my mind yet. Like, I spent a lot of care picking these out, and they all ended up being my new ones, which was cool. Still working. Yeah, Be Kind. I told him that you'll just come in and let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I don't understand what you're asking. Is it metric? Doesn't really. Russell Gill, welcome.
I think the only new one
there were like
was
2 or 3
Ange, who showed herself.
Ange and Lavera, I know that.
Lavera's already, she's
okay. You got that. And then if anyone else is new, just let us know.
All right, we got a long list here.
Wrenches, just be on guard, please.
Guys, I'm wrenched now. I'm like a general.
Jake Smith, I know you will.
All
Why
right.
are you not wrenched?
Jake Smith.
Shout out Big Willie, absolutely. Paranormal Chop Shop, Sunny Bear, Spooky Bear, Chad Smith, Jake Smith, my boys over there, my brother channels, UFO Garage, Big Willie.
Ghost Dragonfae would never save you for last. How could you even say that?
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
No, never.
Steve Stockton, Bill Mulder at Missing Person Mysteries, and of course, the Fedorable John Hudson, Big Willie Townsend, Dave Scott, Lynn Wallington, my crew over there on Spaced Out Radio, Finn Lizzie Borden, Miss Bree. All right, let's do this. Ty Flynn. Oh, you were here before. Everything in the last reading Gemma did has all come to pass. I'm living a totally new life, free of an energy-sucking person, and I'm totally happy. Yes! That's what it's all about, and that's why I absolutely love doing this.
Energy-sucking people are the worst. Those are the kind you want to get out as fast as you can because they're the ones that make you think you can't achieve anything.
Exactly. Those naysayers. Chill and Charlie, have a good night, and as usual, next time tell me you have to leave.
Good night, Chill and Charlie.
Read for you. SOR fam, yes, they are my family. Gotta love those guys. Mike Roberts, Lirage, and that is card number 13, and it's the card of moderation. I'm so glad, Ty. Thank you so much for that validation. That really means a lot to me when you guys come in here and do that. SOR is a favorite haunt for me. Yeah, I'm on the after hour show Saturday and Sunday nights, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern time. All right, Mike, the element fire, the planet moon. Message, if you have suffered a setback, brooding on it will only worsen your position. Like Sagittarius, Lirage often appears as an heroic archer on horseback leading the way into a battle. His arrows are poisoned and bring a curse because the wounds they cause will not heal. Indeed, they tend to fester, and a seemingly minor injury may lead to grave illness and even death. This card may indicate physical illness, but more usually denotes sickness of the soul. In everyday life, this card warns against employing excessive force and pursuing your goal, and giving in to an excess of bitterness if you fail. Mike, I feel like it's the latter here. I don't feel like you're really bitter, but I do feel like you're kind of letting something fester. You're not speaking your mind. You're not letting people know how you feel. And again, if none of this resonates, it will this week because these are weekly readings. I really feel like you need to stop trying to be so nice to everybody and be everyone's best friend and tell someone how you really feel. There's one particular situation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It could be anything. I'm getting work, but it really could be anything, where you don't want to tell the person how you're feeling for some reason. Taiwan says you're crushing it, Gemma and SOR. Thank you so much. And the fact of the matter is, now's the time, because if you don't speak up in whatever this is, it is going to fester. It's going to cause major problems down the line, and you are going to be the one who loses. Not only physically losing something, like for instance your job or a relationship, you're also going to lose like energetically. You're really going to become embittered about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's an easily solvable problem, but what I am saying is it would be good for you to speak up, tell whoever how you feel about what, and lay it out there. I always say, too, the act of saying no in and of itself is not being unkind. It's the same thing with stating your opinion and your beliefs. You don't just doing that in general in a kind way, saying, like, this is how I feel, and that's it. I do feel, I just got it now, a boundary issue. There's someone that is crossing boundaries, and they're breaking your, crossing boundaries, and you're just letting it go. And it's getting to the point where you're going to snap. So before that happens, make sure you tell someone how you're feeling.
RJ.
What about him?
Fuck after the hour.
I know, but if he's quiet, I'm just going to leave him.
I just wanted to make
Oh, he's so sweet. He's thinking about his little brother.
We're all good. I don't hear him on the end of the
Yeah, I don't hear him.
So I think we're good. What's up, everybody?
Lovely cards to all and truth. No BS cards. I honestly think Gemma will lay it always online, not placate. Nice. Lavera, I really don't. I give bad news sometimes, but when someone's really channeling from source and listening to the universe, and I tell people this all the time, the universe will give bad news in a way where it rounds it out with something good too. So if someone's just constantly giving you bad or negative news when they're reading for you, I would kind of question what they're saying a little bit, because the universe is not unkind. So even when it's bad news, they give it to you in a way that will let you know that something good is coming and how. But I do pride myself on, not having like Days of Our Lives Oracle over here. I love the drama.
Days of Our Lives.
That's what I call it. Like, there's so much drama. James Weston, welcome. Me
Welcome.
snap? No, never. Yeah. Who's next?
Is this James' first time?
No.
Alright.
Who's next, sweetie?
Oh, okay. Next is gonna be Lavera.
Miss Lavera, because it's your first time, we agree to disagree kind of thing is always there, exactly. And I am using the Dragon's Path for you. You got card number, it's Roman numerals. I believe it's 16, and it's the card of grace.
I love the Romans. Except for the killings and stuff.
Except for all
their tortures and brazen bowls.
Where is the book for this? I have I have 12 decks and I can't find the book, and at home I have 50, and I'm like, oh, there it is. I'm telling you, organized chaos. That's just how my mind works. X41, so that would be this one. Okay, the Galactic Dragons. All right. Lavera, this dragon flies into our lives when we have been or are struggling with self-worth, self-respect, and self-love issues, or when we have been neglecting ourselves. It's time to look at ourselves and discover who we truly are. We are magnificent human beings who need to find ways to let go of our self-imposed limitations and self-limiting beliefs. Grace's words are simple. Quote, stop it now. You are more than you can possibly imagine. You can achieve so much more than you foresee. Believe in yourself, push the boundaries of your self-imposed limits. If you don't try, you will never know how successful you can be. And if you perceive that you have failed, remember there is no such thing as failure, only an experience to learn from and try again. End of quote. Dragons have an issue with the word love because we continually misuse it. So they have opted instead for grace, which they tell me is more encompassing and authentic. Grace is a deep acceptance of all that is within and without us. It means the end of struggle through embracing the whole of us as we truly are. So, Lavera, I feel like I don't feel like it's a self-respect issue that you're having. I feel like it is kind of a neglecting yourself type thing, okay? It is like what I was saying before about the glass of water, everyone's taking, you're giving. But what I'm getting on this, and I said this a few times in my personals this week, is that what advice would you give yourself if your best friend were going through the situation that you're going through? Like what would you, like, say you and I were talking and I say to you, like, Lavera, I'm going through this, and this, and I explained what your issue is to you. Give yourself the advice you'd give someone you love. Give yourself, you have to step back as hard as it is and look at whatever the situation is from an unbiased opinion. What would you tell your sister if she were going through the same thing? Your moms, anybody. I guarantee it's a little different than the advice you've been giving yourself, feeling like a failure, okay? Feeling like, maybe like things are never going to get better. Your focus needs focus. That would be me. TV Dean, welcome. So I really feel like you have to kind of step back this week, if you can, and look at yourself with an unbiased eye. Either that, or go to someone that you really, really, really trust to tell you the truth without hurting your feelings, okay? Without being afraid to hurt your feelings is what I meant there. That'll tell you when you're being a mega bitch, or that'll tell you, like, you're absolutely right. And I feel like you need someone like that in your life. I feel like you might have someone like that in your life, but at the end of the day, it's taking a good long look in the mirror and giving yourself the advice you give someone you love. Because after all, we're supposed to love ourselves first, and we're supposed to. Because if we don't love ourselves, who will love us, right?
Wise words. Dogface Boy is next.
Dogface Boy.
Not sure if he's here. Tried adding him.
Yeah, Dogface Boy, are you still here, sweetie?
Not getting much.
That's always my problem, Gemma. See? Mine too, girl.
Oh,
Mike
thank you so much, Mike Roberts.
Thank you. As Big Willie always does. Because we can't talk over each other like in SOR. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It all goes back into the channel, mainly into decks, into little things like this that I use to clear the room. By the way, guys, beautiful.
Danielle Taylor has a question for you, Gemma.
Yes. Is there any way I can be bumped up? Yes. Yes, you may. You can go after whoever I'm waiting for to answer.
Dogface Boy.
I don't have it right in front of me, so yes.
Dogface Boy, we're giving you, come on, buddy.
Dogface Boy, one more time. Give me a hey, howdy, hi there. If not, I'll just read for Danielle, and then we'll go back to him. That's from Dawn too. Glad you're back after I wasn't saying without you. Thank you. I'd like to think it's not, just a little bit. Love that, please. I'm a mess, but I will try. That's the thing. You know what? Say, I'm not a mess. Even if you are, even if you feel like it, because that's manifesting yourself not being a mess. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read for Danielle Taylor. Danielle Taylor. Oh, he's here? You see him?
He is here?
You're very welcome, Lavera.
Wait a minute.
No, I didn't see him.
I don't want
to. It says he's he, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, Ghost.
He's here. Okay. I didn't see him, but I'm going to read for him anyway because I trust you. And let's go with Gentle Creatures. And then Danielle, I got you.
Danielle, you're next after this.
You're welcome. So Danielle, this is going to be for Dogface Boy. And then I'm going to read for you. I'm using the Kali Oracle for you. Dogface Boy, I'm using Gentle Creatures. Thank you. And thank all of you. I didn't see him either, but I trust dragons. Maybe he said something that we didn't see. If Dragon says he's here, I trust him. Yeah, and I missed you. I feel like we never talk anymore because I'm always got something going on. Okay, great card. Dogface Boy, you got the card of Harvest.
Oh.
What?
Was that you?
No, but I've been hearing that all night.
You heard that, right?
Yeah, it's like a creaking. Oh no, I didn't hear that.
That's why I looked over. I'm like, was that?
No, that wasn't me. I heard like a creaking noise.
No, I heard like.
I probably heard it walking towards us. This is all, I'm like, guys, no
That's
BS.
why you
heard,
can even just see me. I just put my hood.
You heard the EVPs? That was this house, guys. We've taken more since.
We got more.
Dogface.
We're still trying to hold on. We're still trying to figure out if he's here.
Well, I'm
They're
just gonna
saying
read
that it's saying he's here, so go for it.
I'm just gonna read for him. So guys, this is where we took the EVPs, okay? And what Damien and I are trying to do, since I'm gonna be here during the week more and more, and I might even come and stay the whole summer, I don't know. But I go home to do SOR on the weekends, because like RJ, whatever. I go over to do SOR. So anyway, Damien and I are trying to figure out a way to maybe do like twice a month, like a bi-weekly EVP thing, or just talk about some experiences we're having. Thank you so much, Lavera. You're the best. So we are working on that. Definitely. Dogface Boy, when shall we make our pumpkin pie? The young gentle creature peers down at their friend, the spider. The response is not what they hoped for. There is time, my friend, there is time. Impatient as many younglings are, our questioning friend wants to know why. Sound familiar? The spider waves a few legs around as it talks about proper timing. Rushing a harvest results in sour, bitter, tough results. This is a thing that must be patiently planned for. Rushing in to snatch up all the orange orbs won't make the delicious pie as hoped for. Instead, it will be spongy rather than firm, or green rather than golden. No amount of nutmeg, cinnamon, and allspice could fix that. While there are things to be made with unripe pumpkins, our gentle creature learns that if they want the tasty dessert, they must wait for the harvest to be ready. What are you rushing, Dogface Boy? Have you considered how your hurrying may yield results no one will find satisfying? Learn from the spider that knows how to wait in its web. Timing is everything at this point. All right, Dogface Boy. So this is a very obvious, card here. You're definitely rushing something, but I'm also getting, to be honest with you, that there is a harvest coming in for you, and one coming in very soon. Not this week, but I'm seeing like come springtime, something that you've been working really hard for is going to come to fruition. And it may not be in a way that you're thinking. I think it's going to be a completely different, but with the exact same results as what you were hoping for. I feel like, we take a break in a couple minutes. I feel like you've been working for something, and you're expecting this result. But really, it's going to be this result. You know what I mean? But it's going to end up working for you the exact same way regardless. So what you're waiting for is going to come. It's just going to come looking differently than what you were expecting. And I think it's going to end up being even better. Also, whatever it is that you're trying to rush, please stop. Be patient. Definitely be patient, okay? Something that's happening that you really want really bad is requiring you to have a lot of patience right now. And, you may not be the most patient person. Not judging, I'm the least patient person. But as long as we're working on that, there's nothing anyone can say to us. Likes out are free. Let me know who's next.
I would love.
Check on him.
Yeah, I would love to point out how I have like 6 people here that told me they heard a huge sigh.
Okay, so I was talking and like looking through that wasn't me. I would have just said, "Oh, that was me."
Well, you were talking. No, you were talking, and they said through the headphones they heard it. So
this is the most haunted room, the most active room in the house, except for my bedroom.
All right.
So, okay, he sounds good now.
You're good. I think he wants to see you for a second. That's not what if he starts. You want me to?
But I'm afraid if I go up there,
he might try to keep you there.
It might.
You want me to go see
Go up and ask Mom how's he doing. Okay.
I think we're good with the. Next up would be Danielle Taylor.
And at 5 to 9, then we'll go up and check. Danielle Taylor, I'm going to use the Elle Oracle. Tell her we'll be up in like 20 minutes. Sorry, guys. It's a process. We're just, figuring this out. Danielle Taylor, I know you said you had to go, so here we go. It was deep enough I could hear the bass in my Bluetooth speaker. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is go back and listen to this with my headphones. Everyone really does, right? He may not be at the computer. He can go back and listen. Yeah, no problem. Dawn Hendrickson, I just love reading what you're writing because it's so spot on too. And that's why I tell everyone, after I read for you, watch what Dawn is saying, because I don't know how like she connects to what I'm reading and kind of puts it in a little bit more distinct or clearer way, since sometimes I get a little confused with everything going on. All right, Danielle, let's do this. Tiwaz, thank you so much. I channel directly from source, so a lot of the energy is given to me, but I love doing this. This is a great time for me. I love spending time with you guys. I'm kind of a hermit at home, so I don't spend a lot of time with people. All right, Danielle, let's do this.
I told them 20 minutes.
Okay.
They're out back smoke. I went upstairs and I couldn't find them.
We're gonna have to go back and listen to that. All right, Danielle, you got Krishna, which I've only drawn like 4 cards from this whole deck, and Krishna was one of them, so it must be a popular card this month. All right, these are extremely long, so I do condense the Kali meanings, but I get the meaning out there. There is a spiritual intelligence within your soul. It is the genius of becoming, of ripening, from potential into glorious manifestation. Intimate communion with your own heart will reveal what it is you truly yearn for and set the process in motion for that yearning to be satisfied. The holy fire is Kali, and she is within your soul. Follow the yearning, seek the light. Let yourself burn bright for what inspires you, and you shall see the path to fruition clearly before you. Believe in what is meant to be. The name Krishna translates as "you are the fire." Danielle, Agni is the 2-headed deity of fire and a potent symbol of supernatural power. On the physical level, fire generates light and heat to cook food, thereby representing both transformation and nourishment of the life force. The Hindu texts say the Agni exists not only as fire but as lightning in the sun itself. Lightning is a symbol for sudden illumination that emerges unexpectedly, often in the midst of a tremendous psychological or emotional storm. In that sense, Agni is the power to see which clarity. Such a powerful and searing insight can be intense enough to uproot a stubborn psychological pattern permanently. As the sun, Agni represents the light that ends the darkness, yet Kali, the divine mother of dark grace, is the first of the tongues of divine fire. This is the key to Kali's mysteries. It differentiates her from the concept of darkness as an evil or obstructive force against our spiritual awakening. Kali leads us into darkness to free us, not to impede our progress. She destroys in order to create, not to annihilate. In that sense, her divine darkness is light. This is the mystery of Kali and why we can trust her so implicitly, understanding that sometimes it is only in moving through the darker times that we become aware of what is needed to live with more light. All can be resolved and shall manifest according to her loving grace. So, okay, I feel like, Danielle, you either have been or are about to, and I feel like you're kind of in the middle of this. So I feel like it's a little bit of both, where you are going through a really hard time, maybe even a dark night of the soul, like a lot of us are, okay? With that spiritual awakening, the shifting of the consciousness from 3D to 5D, I've been talking about it a lot. And I feel like you may be starting to feel like, when does it end? You know, when does it start to get better? And the answer to that is when you start believing it's going to, okay? I feel like you're at a point where it's just like, why bother? If not, you are going to be feeling a little bit of that this week. But I feel like what you can do to kind of head that off or stop it altogether is that, is to focus on, again, the power of positive thinking. Try to take a step back, take an unbiased look. And I know I've said this before, but it works for everybody. Try to understand why what's happening is. And I know sometimes with really painful things that hurt us, it's hard to see beyond the pain. And we can't understand that there actually is a reason, okay? Something good is always going to come out of something bad, always. But we have to look for it. And I think what the universe wants you to do this week is just, like, don't start feeling sorry for yourself. Keep pushing on. I feel like next week's going to be way better for you. Energetically, I feel like this might be a little bit of a bad week for you. I'm not going to lie. But I do feel like you are going to come through it. I feel like if this week you can sit back, maybe take some time to meditate. I'm really getting meditation very strongly in my head. I do with the Kali Oracle a lot, but I feel like if you can try to connect with your guides, with your ancestors in any way you possibly can, that's going to be a really good thing for you. And if that's not like your thing, then I'm feeling like you can get advice on whatever you're going through from someone older. I'm getting a maternal connection, so it can be your mom, grandmother, great grandmother, the little old lady next door that mothers you, that you look up as a mother figure. A mother figure, or like a mother, your mom, has been through what you're going through. Okay, it could also be a male figure, but I'm really feeling a maternal connection here. It could be something like if you have a daughter that she's going through, but I am getting it specifically on you. I would turn to this maternal figure or maternal figures for advice. They don't have to be blood related. If you're extremely spiritual and you know how to do it, get in touch with your ancestors, get in touch with your guides, get in touch with your deceased loved ones and call for them to come forward and give you advice. I feel like you really are going through a very tumultuous and painful time in your life.
All right. Ange,
all right. Jules Facets. Missed you last week, Gemma. It's good to see your beautiful, bright light shining through.
Not
Thank
sure
you
if
so
Ange
much.
is here anymore.
Ange, are you still here? This is why I popped them up.
Well, usually this works. I've noticed when you try to have them on here. If it doesn't pop up their name, they're usually not here.
Oh, okay. See, on mine it always comes up. They can
But
be
you see,
gone
like
for
if I
an
put
hour.
see all those, but if I put Ange,
okay.
nothing.
Got you.
Yeah.
And if you're here,
It's been right so far.
Please give me a hey, howdy, hi there.
Exactly like that, nothing else.
She's there.
Okay, so it is broken. That's my fault.
Mine pops them up though if they've left like 2 hours ago. They'll be here for
Oh,
the
I
whole
should have
stream.
used an uppercase A. That's my fault.
No wonder they bumped me to second. I need guidance. You guys are so funny. My mom is my rock. Mine too. I really think whatever you're going through or whatever's going to come in this week, just go talk to your mama about it, okay? I really think that she'll be able to help.
Mom knows best.
Yeah, especially if you're connected like that with your mom. That's probably why I was getting that maternal, instinct in me for you to have a conversation with your mom this week. There might be something she wants to talk about too, but I do feel like you need guidance that's going to come, some good wisdom that's going to come from her. All right, Miss Anne. She said, hey, howdy there. All right. So you got last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practicing gratitude. Could you imagine this with 50 decks? I do
Right.
I do it every week. It's not easy, but I love doing it. So,
Yeah, it's.
We'll just pretend like this isn't happening.
I see trees of green.
Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. And the good news is that even though you have some issues that may need tackling, they're nothing that you can't manage. More good news is that the best way for you to clear the air and reach a breakthrough right now so you can get your life to go the way you wish it to is to have that good old-fashioned laugh. It's all too easy to take life too seriously. This card urges you to take a lighter approach to life if you want to manifest your dreams. It's great to be earnest, but there's a time and a place. Don't entertain superficial feelings, as these are no better than fake ones. Being open to life will make you open to manifesting. Get in touch with your mystical side and have fun with it. Your manifestation affirmation: life loves me and I love life. And obviously getting out, just like I told Grey Wolf, and having some fun. I feel like this is more of instead of a physical act of going out and doing something fun, it's more of a feeling of watching a comedy on TV, of letting yourself laugh, of letting you not take situations so seriously, especially this week. Why don't you try it? Make light of something, within reason. Make light of something that normally you would take very seriously. Something that's easily fixable. I feel like a lot of the issues that you're having, like this irritability, this anxiety, this agitation and everything. Paradox, thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Paradox.
Are these issues that you've been having is because it's like one begets the other, and then it's this vicious cycle where you're getting irritable at the smallest little things, and then the smallest little things start bothering you, and you start getting more irritable, and then bigger things come up because you're irritable. Let's just put an end to that this week, and let's just laugh at the little things, okay? Jake Smith. let's just laugh at the little things this week, okay? The universe really wants you to do that, to learn how to not take life so seriously, to learn how to not take yourself so seriously, okay? Kick back a little bit. You don't always have to be on full go. Do you know what I mean? It's okay to stop and smell the roses or the coffee. Haha, got it in there. It's okay to, you know, just to laugh, honey. I feel like you're taking things so seriously lately. And do you have serious things going on? Yes. Do you have serious problems? Yes. But try to find the lighthearted things. Try to find the things that bring you happiness and bring a smile to your face. And I guarantee if you can do that a lot this week, you'll feel a lot better. I'm getting comedian. I don't know if you like watching comedians on TV or something, or if you just know somebody that's like really funny all the time. I definitely feel like you should hit that person up and maybe go out and have some fun. But I feel like it's more of an inner laughter, like bringing it out of you. You okay?
You think you're a wise guy, huh? Yeah.
I'm a clown. I'm here to amuse you.
Christina, you're next up. The Price is Right. I haven't seen you in a while.
Right. Christina, if you're here, please say hello. If not, we gotta move right along, guys.
Sup, Paradox. This month. Christina.
I'll give you a minute.
Drum
I'll take
roll,
a little
please.
vapor. Guys, at like 8:50, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, use the little girls' room, check on RJ, and then we'll come back.
Oh, I'm a bit of a comedian myself.
Then maybe this week, try to spread laughter to someone else. Try to make someone else laugh. And I guarantee you, it's really hard when someone else is laughing, like not to laugh. I don't know, at least for me. So maybe it's going to be your mission this week too, to make somebody else laugh.
Gemma, you have to set up the
Buy me a
call.
coffee.
I can't say it like she has the accent more than I do there.
It'll grow. It'll get to you. I didn't have it when I was younger either. Set up the buy me a coffee thing like Chad just so we can hear you say it more.
How dare they retract Ghost Dragon message?
He retracted it.
Oh. So somebody mentioned something about going up here to top chat and changing it to live chat.
Oh.
Which you're not, yeah. And apparently that means you don't have a delay anymore, according to someone.
All right, so let's try that.
That's what I've been told.
It's only like a 10-second delay. Larry A, hi. I was just gonna get at you this Sunday. I think I'm ready to get back up into our Skypes. I think that would be a good thing.
What's up, Larry?
Good to see you. Okay, so Christina's not here. Who's next?
Okay, so Christina's not here. Next up is Lost My Place.
Okay, Jeanette. Jeanette, are you still here? And thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Ange.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, just for being here. Filtered the messages differently. I know I've noticed the delay is much smaller though, because when I did the delay thing with StreamYard with the guys on Paranormal Chop Shop, it was literally a full minute. I told Chad to do peace like this, and by the time I saw it to give him a thumbs up, it was a full minute. Now it's like 10 seconds. I already did it.
So it's a lot better. So
it's a lot better.
Live chat.
And really thank you. And thank everyone else. Don't forget everybody, just for bringing it up. My PayPal and CashApp tags are also in the description box. But I love being here, guys. I really did miss you. I miss you guys so much. This is, I want to say my favorite. I think it is just because I'm a little bit narcissistic and I like having control of everything. But, I love SOR. I love Chop Shop. I haven't been able to do that in a couple weeks. I'm so not technically inclined.
Co-host.
I don't mind though. I mean, you don't like jump on my stuff, and even when I felt so bad, I had Grey Wolf on reading with me, and she reads different. Like she's much, I'm very fast paced. I am all the time. I talk fast. I do everything fast. Yeah. Right, and I'm not just like this on stream. I'm like this all the time. And she's so like slower paced. She's Canadian. I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, I love Canada.
I felt so bad because I just was blowing through everything. She barely got a word in edgewise, and afterwards she's like, "I want to send you a gift." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I was so rude. I didn't mean it though. Thank God she was my friend. We were close at the time because I think I would have totally lost her.
It gets really awkward when you're on a stream or a live or something, and you're on there and someone's talking, and you're like, "Well, I have a point, but I want to cut in," but then it's like, "Should I?" Because
you always have to do that to me because I don't take a breath.
Yeah, well, especially with Gemma, you gotta cut her off or she won't stop.
You guys hear me on SLR. I'm always like, no, I'm going to read this, but please cut me off when you have a question. She said I'm definitely slower paced. Yes, and I know it's beautiful. I love it. I'm always running on Red Bull. I'm always, some of my medication does give me like a burst of energy, and I usually take it before streams. So, can I give you money through CashApp without actually? No, you have to have CashApp.
What's like the PayPal way of paying people?
Yeah, PayPal and Cash App. I can't get Venmo because who's next?
Oh, Jeanette S.
Jeanette did not answer, so let's go.
That would be Hope Wolf.
Okay, Hope Wolf. I know that you come in and out though. Hope, if you're still here, let me know. Does Dave have a new channel? How did I not even know that? I just spoke to him today. He doesn't mention it. I'm gonna have to check that out. I will always love you guys too. Thank you, Grey Wolf. You were so incredibly gracious about it.
Happy to see you.
And I didn't realize it until I realized it a little bit in stream, but when I went back and listened, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't have guests. I know I can't. He's different. He's used to me with me all day. And I'm his mom. But I mean, I just can't. I'm too fast.
Thank you, Jake Smith.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys are being really generous tonight.
Yeah, you know, you guys are always really generous, not just with your money. I mean, the gifts. I couldn't even give you a full hour-long video showing you the gifts because I have to go 2-3 hours. And just with your generosity of spirit, your kindness. Okay, who's after Jeanette?
After Jeanette is Hope Wolf, who we also called for.
Did not. She might come back in. Who's next?
My Mayred.
Mermaid. My wifey.
Hesketh. Marie, you're up.
That's Marie Jane right there.
Marie Jane.
She's from across the pond. Marie,
you're from London, are you? You're a British chap.
The first one was a little Irish, but that's okay.
Let's mix it in there.
I can't do a British accent either. I end up sounding Chinese.
I love everything about England.
Me too.
It's so beautiful.
Marie, where exactly are you from over there? Melissa is all of you are. Melissa's really great with dropping links and stuff. A lot of you are really good with that wrench. Like that person that came in before.
Lay the wrench down.
Yeah, that person was so weird.
Guys, trolling is just, what's the point, right? Like, you're just going to get banned.
A grown adult. Do you know what I mean? She's
Nottingham, UK loop. Yeah.
Is that like the sheriff of Nottingham? Is that what, really?
19th? I don't know. I don't know. Is that sheriff of Nottingham?
In Robin Hood.
I'm not sure. Robin Hood.
I'm thinking of Sublime, Robin the Hood. Robin Hood. It was the sheriff of Nottingham, wasn't it?
Oh, thank you. Actually, Gemma just gave me the Chromebook and said keep it.
Yeah, I mean, it was my first one, so let him have it.
Bada bing. I'm going to be trying to edit some of her videos for her.
I had actually a whole thing that I needed you to do for me that you could have done at your own pace, and then I forgot what it was. I was like, oh, that'd be great for Damien. You need to do that. And then I was like, wait, what? And then I forgot.
I was supposed to do something for you. I was supposed to make you something. On
the banner.
The banner,
we'll
yes.
talk about that.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Robin Hood, the sheriff, his enemy.
Okay, I thought so.
I remember the sheriff of Rottingham, and I was like, that rhymes with Nottingham.
Moonology@gmail.com. That is the email you want to send if you want personals or if you want private, things like that.
Yes. I mean, you can use Gemma Jade Paranormal or Moonbear. They're interchangeable, but I prefer to have the personals on Moonbear because it's just easier for me to keep track of.
Organization.
And these supernatural and paranormal encounters that you guys send me, by the way, new listener encounters probably next week, goes to Gemma Jade Paranormal. Moonbear, I'm trying to just keep Moonbear stuff.
I would also like to thank, I'm not sure who sent them, but someone sent us some salt light bulbs. So thank you for those.
Yeah, so I just still don't know who sent the Himalayan pink salt light bulbs.
I have Himalayan pink salt light bulbs. Awesome. They're cool. Someone sent a couple of them.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for that. You guys send a lot of stuff. I've seen all the stuff. It's a lot of it.
I can't fit anything else on my altar. All right, Marie, let's do this, baby girl. I'm using the Fairy Temple.
Let me go check on that.
Yeah. Actually, no. After this reading, we'll both go. You got purification and detox, cleanse and liberate. And it's funny because you got a card. It's definitely a Pisces card. And because we always call you the mermaid, it's just funny to me that you got a card with fish on it. But that happens a lot.
It is kind of
But check this out. You're dealing with some Pisces energy for sure. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
All right. A wave of peace is flooding into your heart. The river fairy inspires you to flow with the current of self-compassion to heal any perceived shame. Bathe in the moon river to cleanse and clear away all the toxins from your mind, body, and soul. You are a whole, complete, and divine expression of love. You do not always feel it because you continually beat yourself up about past disenchantments. Sound familiar? It's time to release your past hurts and disappointments into a river of tears to liberate your spirit so you can float along without a care in the world. Release the need to control everything. Find the current of least resistance and spring forward in cheerful splashes and bounds. The river of life overflows with the blessings of spiritual growth. Healing happens with sweet surrender. Swimming upstream is exhausting. The river fairy guides you to change your course and ride freely with the tides. Let go with forgiveness and be buoyed by the tranquil stream of unconditional love. Replacing self-punishing patterns with self-loving practices lightens the load and takes the weight off your shoulders. Open your heart to receive the endless bounty of the river fairy. Bliss, happiness, and nourishment is flooding in for you. There is a continuous supply of sustenance from the river of life for everyone. Receive these gifts with a gracious spirit and show your appreciation with jubilation. Dance and swim with the river fairy to rediscover your inner child. The happy noise of laughter lifts your spirit as you frolic with the playful fae again. Affirmation, I release with self-compassion. So after this, guys, I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minute break because it's going to be the only break we take until we end, all right? And just so I can say hi to my little guy, go pee, and I can't really smoke in the house, so I'm going to go outside and have one. But Marie, I'm really getting the feeling that you have been kind of swimming upstream, right? I feel like you've been in this constant fight, this constant battle, just with life. Like, I don't want to say unlucky. I don't feel like you've been unlucky. I feel like you feel like you've been unlucky a lot of the time. And not that you're sitting around like, my life sucks, woe is me. Like, I just feel like sometimes you just kind of look up and you're like, when is it going to be better, you know? And I feel like this is another thing where you have to manifest better. I do get the sense that you've been trying in your own way to look inside and make things better. I do get that. I'm feeling like a Pisces, not just me, but there is a Pisces in your life who can really understand you, who can really pull you out and save you when you're starting to drown, who can really help you. I feel like this person, I mean, I'm getting this energy so connected to you with this card. It's weird. It's like nothing I've ever really felt before in a reading, like your connection to this person with myself being out of it. And they're definitely a Pisces, definitely, because I see all the little fish going around there. But I really think that you can really depend and lean on this person, and that sometimes it's hard for you to accept. I even see you kind of getting mad at people, not just this person, like, why are you, you know, like mad at them for like not being mad at you. Like, why are you so nice to me? Or why are you, trust me, I get it. I do it all the time. But it's okay to open up and accept this person, all right? I really feel like it's time you gave yourself a break. It's time you put your foot down with other people, not this person, but other people in your life, and told them, like, this is my effing life. I don't have to explain myself to you. And put those boundaries up and keep them. Again, even if it's with children. I'm not saying your children are giving you a hard time, but I'm just saying what's coming in, okay? That could be like godchildren, or, you know, you don't have grandchildren, but you know what I'm saying? So really put this person, give this person a good spot in your life, okay? And really take a step back and understand that everything you've been through was for something. Stop regretting the past, because the past got you where you are. It got you to this person. It got you to be the beautiful, wonderful, amazing soul that you are. It got you through everything. And I do feel like the hard times are over. So this week, take some time to connect more with yourself. You know, spoil yourself a little bit this week. Do more for yourself. Take just a time out, okay? Stop pushing ahead, you know, as fast as you possibly can. Like I was just talking about how I do, because you're going to burn out and you're gonna have nothing left. And whoever this person is, and I think that you know who it is, honestly, like I don't really know. I don't know if the person I'm thinking of is a Pisces. He is a Pisces, because we just talked about that. I think it's that person, honey. Okay? Time to connect, and really start accepting the fact that you are loved, and that you're a good person. You deserve it. Guys, it's 8:51. I will be back. I'm going to try for 5 minutes. It may end up being 10, but it's the only break we're going to take. Eddie Glasses, yes, you can be on the list. K-Man 847,
Is he
yes. No.
Okay. I have to move Jules up. She says she has a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Okay, Jules, you're going to have to give me 10 minutes though, because I really have to use the restroom and I have to check on my little guy. But I will be right back. I'm sorry I don't have any music to play. But keep an eye out for shadow people because this is the active room. Smoke them if you got them.
1 second.
I'm gonna find some music for breaks from now on, like
By
for
the way,
next
that whole
week.
thing that I was telling you about with the OBS and all that stuff. So when you go on break like this, you hit a button and it brings up just a chat.
That's what I said. We're gonna do that for next week.
It cuts the camera off automatically, all that stuff.
We're gonna do that for next week.
I'll join you in 1 second.
All right, let me go this
Gotta
way.
finish the list.
Thank you, sweetie.
No problemo. Love you all.
They are the best. I gotta get him his vitamin. Wink, wink. Well, do I push this door or pull it?
Oh, okay. Pull it a little bit towards me,
Uh-huh.
and then grab the wood. Don't pull the handle. Grab the wood and pull it. Because if you pull the handle's gonna come off.
Handle fall off. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have a door that was built back in the 1940s. All right, guys. Like she said, we're on break. Just give me 1 sec. K-Man and Eddie Glasses. All right, K-Man and Eddie Glasses, you guys are on the list. All right, guys, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you, be kind.
What was that mean?
That wasn't me farting. That was the chair. We're on.
Alright, he's unmuted us.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Everyone, a big thank you, Steve Stockton. All right, let's get this party started. We've got another 2 hours. Who's next? Mermaid was last.
Okay, Mermaid was last. Okay, Mermaid was last. Dawn Hendrick.
Oh, hey, Dawn, give me 1 second. Hey, Trippy Times. I'm pretty much back in full effect. I'm back at my mom's, but I was waiting for a day that I have a sitter. So I'll probably be texting you tomorrow. I did save that combo, so I'll message you tomorrow. If you came in while we were out there, let me know so you can go on the list. Josh, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being so patient with me, Josh, Larry, everyone who's waiting for me to get back to them. Just really, it's nice knowing you guys are being so patient with me and
you guys. I mean, it's a lot of people.
It's been a lot, but
we got But I will say though, the list is a lot longer than what's it called? Than the whole thing we got going. So hopefully.
It always seems that way, but with the people that leave, I always
I notice people they keep jumping and the views jump and then
if people leave and I have to go past them, they have to wait till the end.
Yeah.
I just jumped in, you too, Gemma.
No problem.
All right,
Miss on the list.
Let's do Josh, have I ever read for you before? Let's do Miss Dawn, and this is the Universal Folk. Be kind.
Skip me for new folks.
Okay, well, we'll see how much time we have at the end. Steve said I can go as long as we want tonight for the first time in a long time, but I'm going to have to end at 11 for the baby. I can't have him staying up that late. Okay, Dawn, you got the card of Manifest, Dreams, Journal, Moon, and Sleep. Again, the moon, some Pisces energy coming in here. And it's card number 40. This is Pisces season, isn't it? I was just making sure he didn't have my mom tied up and at gunpoint up there. All right. Dawn, live by the sun and manifest by the moon. Where do you wander in the non-wakeful state and what treasures do you gather there? Do you bring certain familiars like the watchful black cat? Do you have tools to gather visions and thoughts like a spellcaster would gather herbs? Dreams written down can often cleanse and resolve waking issues, leaving the way clear for the magic of the dreaming. Use lithium quartz or amethyst to help dream recall. The moon works its magic while we sleep. Allow this energy to aid you in manifesting all your desires into being. Be particularly aware of sleep and well-being at night. Use nature's old remedies like lavender and sage to calm and cleanse your sleeping space. It is a wonderful time to start a dream journal to unravel what needs to be let go of. Then you can fill the night with your wishes and dreams can be fulfilled. Dawn, I've mentioned Dream Journal to many people, and I think a lot of people in here have started one because of my conversations with them, and I do want to take some credit for that because even though it's the universe coming through me, I still, I keep one, and I know it's helped a lot of people. So I would really recommend it if it's not something you already do. Also, cleansing your sleep space. My mom got me an essential oil diffuser with amethyst, red jasper, and green aventurine stones on the bottom, and it's also light. And Damien got me a whole bunch of essential oils. And I've got to tell you, since I've gotten that diffuser and started using it, it's just crazy. Like using the lavender and sage mixture before sleep, I go to sleep. Yeah, using the peppermint or eucalyptus right before SOR when I've got to go on for it till the 2 in the morning. I mean, to be energized, it really is working. So I would recommend that to you. An essential oil diffuser, a wax burner a little bit, but the oil diffusers you can call it with so many different scents. I'm getting that, and it's been working for me. I also feel like maybe try some lucid dreaming. You can drink some blue Egyptian lotus tea. I'm not saying inhale it, smoke it, or eat it. Okay, we don't want to do that. That's a psychedelic trip. Do not do that. But if you make a tiny little bit of tea, it will cause some euphoria and help with lucid dreaming. Inhale some mugwort. That'll help with lucid dreaming. Or just put on the lucid dreaming meditation in your earbuds, which is what I do because I can't do anything else because my medication blocks literally everything. I feel like your dreams are really going to be very important this entire month, but I feel like this week as especially, okay? Really want you to pay super close attention to your dreams, what they're telling you. I feel like an answer to a problem you've been having or something you've been really kind of dwelling on and like you're just going over and over again and can't seem to figure it out. Check your dreams. Start writing your dreams down in the journal. Pay attention to dreams, of course, like we always want to, where our deceased loved ones are there, or ancestral energy. And Dawn, I don't really think I have to explain to you how you know someone's an ancestor. It's that closeness that you feel as though you know the person even in your dream. I feel too like you could be getting like visions in your head of these ancestors. There's a message trying to come through to you. I feel it trying to like push through me, but it's not my message. It's yours. It's yours alone. So please, dream journal, paying attention, and lucid dreaming meditations for sure. Parasolo, I didn't see you before. Welcome.
Yeah, he's on here. Next up is Jules, who asked if this was live or recording a minute ago. So I think she's having some trouble. Is she
Jules,
here?
this is live, sweetie. If you're still here, let me know.
Yeah.
You guys like my sweatshirt my mom got me? And she got me, I got a gray pair too, but these are really awesome.
No, Jules, you're up right now.
You're up right now, sweetie.
She asked if we did her already.
Jules Facets, I'm doing yours right now.
All right, she said, yeah, I got you. She found it. All right, we're good.
All right, let's do the Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland.
I love this deck. Yeah, these sweatpants are so comfortable because a large is actually a large. A lot of the times I'm 5'7", so a large is always like shrinks into a medium. I guess that's why they're so expensive. But you guys know me, when something is on sale, if I want it, I get it. $50 shirt, $12. I'm just saying. I'll be reviewing it in my budget home and beauty this month. All right, Miss Jules. Manage to be glad. Card number 43. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. This is a lesson that I really need to learn myself. I wish I could manage to be glad, the Queen said, only I never can remember the rule. You must be very happy living in this wood and being glad whenever you like. The Queen is almost berating Alice, imagining her to be happy whenever she wishes, thinking that the business of being happy is simple. As the Queen, she feels it is not simple for her, but she wants to manage to be glad, except, as she says, she cannot remember the rule. Is there a rule to happiness? Is there a way to manage to be glad? When this card comes to you, there are two possibilities, just as there are two slithy toves in the painting. The first is that others assume your life is simpler, easier, and that happiness comes more readily for you. There is the implication that they have it harder and must struggle to be happy. This is not the case at all. Your happiness has been earned. In some ways, you have created it by directing your thoughts and impulses toward the steady creation of your own happiness. The second possibility is that you must learn how to be happy. Having joy in our lives is not just good fortune, circumstance, or temperament. It comes through the careful management of our thoughts and deeds, so that we nurture the possibility of joy and move ever closer to happiness. Do not let others steal your joy or imply that being joyful means that you are not serious, deep, or hardworking as they are. Happiness is often hard-earned. We must find it amidst the most troubling of challenges. Alice has learned to do this despite being lost and everything around her being so unpredictable. We too can manage our happiness and defy those who claim it is more difficult for them. We can all do this no matter our lot in this lifetime. Divination, your happiness is in your own hands. It is something which can be managed, nurtured, and grown. Acknowledgement that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you are being asked to grow the happiness you long for out of your magical will and desire to feel joy once again. So I feel like you may be looking at either other people or one person in particular and wondering how come they have so X and X and so, and you don't. And you probably do work harder. You know, we all know that one person that's just the biggest piece of poop that we could ever possibly imagine, but yet it seems like they're just handed everything on a silver platter. And do you know what I say about those people? Those complete pieces of garbage, the devil delivers, right? The devil delivers a lot faster. So I would be really careful this week, if I were you, Jules, to not kind of covet what someone else has, not in material way, but thinking that they deserve, that someone else deserves something less than you. Simply because of their own behavior. That's not a shot at you. I feel like you may be hard pressed to find a lot of reasons to be grateful and happy lately. But I feel like if you can manage a gratitude list, okay, if you can manage to write down every morning just for this week, and you may like it and continue, but just for this week, the universe wants you to do this. Every morning when you wake up, write 3 things that you're grateful for. Every time you start to feel annoyed, agitated, frustrated with life in general, just for every reason and no reason all at once, you know, that just kind of being tired, being sick and tired of being sick and tired type feeling, pretend like you're happy. People hate when I say fake it till you make it, but fake it till you make it, because that's what I've done. And I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but it's gotten me pretty far. And it's moved me pretty far along on my spiritual journey, on my physical journey, on recovering from my addiction that almost killed me. So I really feel like, you scared me. I really feel like you can be, I feel like the more happiness you put out there this week, Jules, the more you're going to get in return. And I do see a return on your happiness investment coming in the beginning of April. Guys, I can't believe I'm going to be 39 years old on Tuesday. So by this time next week, I will have had my birthday. I wish my birthday was on Wednesday, but not till next year. Who's next?
Okay, next is Brown Dwarf.
Brown Dwarf.
I saw him a second ago.
Yeah, he's here. He stays.
Dawn, we want to try to figure out what her dreams mean. They've been kind of intense. She said maybe one-on-one eventually.
Yeah, message me. I'm probably not going to have time tomorrow, but Thursday or Sunday. Josh, this is, you can talk about whatever you want, however much you like in here, and you could probably find a lot of help in here as well.
Yeah.
I forgot, Enzo had messaged me, oh my gosh, I got to message Enzo back. Damien, make a note at like the bottom of that list, message Enzo.
Alright.
Because he asked me for some help with something, and I had to reach out to someone else, but I forgot to message him to tell him I was waiting on this person. So he probably thinks I ditched him. He's not in here. I hope he doesn't think that. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you everyone for the kind words also.
You guys are so sweet. Like I said, I never would bring my family, you know, especially not one of my kids, even though he's basically grown, into anywhere where I feel like it's unsafe. All right, Brown Dot. Let's do the Brown Dwarf. Sorry, I was thinking of Brown Dot Flop, who also is conspicuously missing. You are a beautiful 39, and thank you so much for your insight. It is a universe, not me, but you are so welcome, and thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Yeah, tell him I'm waiting on someone to get back to me, and I'm using my phone as my camera, so I can't message him right now. I feel bad. I didn't want him to think I forgot him.
Appreciate you, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, thank you so much. All right. Brown Dwarf. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. I'm a be real. Be real was real. Sorry, that reminded me of Eminem. Oh, they got to do an I always sing to my one sister, I love the 80s, that I love the 80s show, like I love the 80s, because she's so 80s, but I can't help it. I'm so early 2000s. Where is the book for this?
I'm all
The Moonology.
NWA. Where?
The Moonology book is missing.
What does it look like?
Give me a second, guys. It looks just like this. Oh, no.
1 second,
How
guys.
did I lose a book? Oh, got it. I've never lost, I got it. I never lost a book before except for now. And I reiterate, I only have 12. And normally I have 50, so.
Accidental astral projections. Those are terrifying.
If you're waiting for them.
Accidental was what
I
mean.
didn't hear you say
Astral
accidental.
projections.
Yeah, that is very scary. Hey, nobody puts baby in a corner. All right, brown dwarf. Sometimes we pursue something or someone for all the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that may not even be right for us. This card reminds you that sometimes you need to back off a little, worry less, and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but you'll take all the fun out of it if you spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. You might win, but it might not be a great victory. Release. Find a balance between being real and trying to please all of the people all of the time. Life goes in cycles, and that's okay. The more you can accept that, the easier this phase will be for you. Manifestation affirmation, the truth empowers me and it sets me free. I was going to say, this is obviously the full moon in Aquarius, but I was going to say I am getting major before, and then Blue Crossroads even said it. Major air Aquarius energy coming off this, totally being in your head. We're out of the shadow phase of the Mercury retrograde, okay? So all of that overthinking, tech breakdowns, for the most part, aside from what's, average, should be gone. So you definitely need to release a lot this week. And I feel like if you've been trying to get someone to see your point of view, okay, to get someone to come back to you, to get someone to work with you, you need to let that stuff go this week, okay? Put it out there one more time, and I'm just using this as an example. You're trying to get your friend to go into business with you. Present your, give him your presentation one last time this week, and if he says no or doesn't answer you, let it go. It's not for you. Also, I feel like if you've been reaching out to someone trying to help them with something they asked you for help with, but then and they're not returning your calls, not responding to your texts or emails, whatever, let it go. Release it. You have a lot of releasing to do. I feel like there's some regret coming in, or that has come in, that you're really dealing with, kind of like stewing in. Get rid of it. Get rid of that which doesn't any longer serve you, that which no longer serves you. Okay, people, places, things, situations, get rid of them. And I know that's easier said than done, but I think if you really sat back and took stock of the people in your life, the places you spend your time in, and some of the things that you do, you'll realize that you can easily get rid of a lot of it. Okay, you've outgrown a lot of things. I feel like you're spiritually ascending, and there are people that are still this kind of lower vibrational than you. I don't want to say they're lower vibrational people, but they're lower vibrationally than you. So you're not going to jam with them anymore. You're just not going to, and you need to be real about that. I just don't have a good time hanging out with you anymore. Probably is a little harsh, but how about, I wouldn't lie. You have to find a way, depending on the person, of how to tell them that you kind of just outgrown the situation. And I think you're going to have to do that a lot this month. But for this week, make your final plea to whoever you're trying to work with, be with, do something with. And if they don't answer you, move on.
Vibe with me. Sorry, we're having a conversation in chat about opening our third eyes. Okay, anyway.
I listened to those third.
Something about an LSD-induced experience.
That's what I'm doing every time I'm reading Oracle, right? I'm opening my third eye and channeling from source and spirit. That's what I was saying about the Egyptian blue lotus flower. I am not supporting a psychedelic high that may give you lucid dreams or help you to astral travel. But if you were to come across some blue Egyptian lotus flower and eat it or inhale it.
Just out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, if you were like, what's this? Eat it.
Blue Egyptian lotus, I know what that looks like.
Watch though, because it may not be entirely legal for consumption, although it is sold as tea. So the tea is like an opiate.
Vibe with me.
Vibe with me. If you're still here, say hello. Who's after vibe with me?
After vibe with me is Aunt Edna. If you're new, just let us know. I don't think I've seen anyone jump in here though, so I think we're good.
The new people usually jump in after 10:30, what are they gonna eat? Love them. No, I'm not me. I can't do that with with my medication. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't do it.
Vibe with me is here, okay.
It'd be the most boring thing ever.
I forgot you're a cop.
Oh.
Blue Cross Earth. He's like a super. He's not a cop. I shouldn't say that because that downplays what he does. Not that cops aren't awesome.
Oh, I forgot about that. I saw this stuff.
He's like super robo. He's there like robo.
She said she doesn't encourage it. Okay, we were just saying that it's an option on the table if you somehow happen to come across this super rare plant and you just know what it looks like.
Jake Smith, you do have a wrench now. I don't know how you haven't had one.
I have a serious problem with having very, very, this is actually for Dawn, very, very vivid dreams and then not remembering a single thing about them when I wake up.
You have to keep a dream journal. The second you wake up, just write down random thoughts that come to your head because it's gone within 30 seconds.
It's just gone. And then I'm like, that was so, I know that was intense, but I don't know what it was about.
You can listen to meditations at night, like in your earbuds, and it'll also drown out all the voices in your room. If you put your earbuds in, okay, excuse me, I definitely burped.
No, it's not too late.
Nope, I'll put you in. You'll be 3 from this one.
All right.
If you put in your earbuds.
Are we doing Vibe with me?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay,
Vibe with me and Jake Smith, and then we'll pop this person in because I think the other person left. Just hang out for like 10 minutes, okay? And I got you, Haya. So, I'm sorry. If you pop the meditation in your earbuds for remembering dreams or even lucid dreaming, when you wake up you should remember.
Yeah.
I think your issue is you get visitations while you're dreaming and you're not supposed
I get visitations while I'm asleep because I hear them walking around my bed and I refuse to turn around. I'm not like those horror movie characters where they're like, oh, what's that?
Yeah,
no, bro. Head buried in the pillow, blanket over my head, not looking at a thing.
Listen, can you tell he's my son? Do you guys remember when the gunshot went off? While I was streaming, so a gunshot went off in my front yard, not across the street, in the front yard. And someone was like, take us with you while you see.
No
They're like,
chance.
take us with you while you see what that was. I was like, I'm not going to see what that was. I'll be right here. I'm on the second floor.
Our mom had a visitation the other night and she was screaming. And do you ever have those situations where someone you love is in like danger and it happens so fast I had just woken up and there's that split second thing in your head where you're like, they got this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait a minute, no, that's my mom. I have to go help them. And then it's like, so I was sitting in my bed just kind of like, she'll be all right. And she was screaming and I'm like, no, she definitely is not going to be okay.
I've mentioned this before, but I like to tell the newcomers. You guys, a lot of you know that I had addiction, and my mother and stepfather raised Damien. So when he says mom, and when I say mom, we're both talking about his grandmother, my mother, but she raised him, so that's his mom, even though I gave birth to him. It's the Jerry Springer type stuff, but it's really not that unnatural.
It's not that difficult to wrap your head around once you actually see like the family tree.
And it's not that abnormal either. I mean, a lot of kids that happens to, unfortunately.
I could write a series of books on the things I've seen wide awake with no drugs.
Yeah, him too.
That's just the US, man. That is just.
All right. Who was this for? Vibe with me. The card of realizations and Into the Lonely Woods deck, and it's card number 41. Oh, this little creature. I thought he was sad, but he's actually looking at a deer. Can I just say I want to cuddle with these creatures? Look how cute. Vibe with me. So often we are distracted. We churn through the day, too busy to see, to hear, to feel, and to think. The soul starves within us, but in a time of aloneness, we can come to moments of deep realization where we begin to understand so much more. Honor those moments when they come within this time and space. The key to moving into a more soulful and rich connection with yourself and the world lies in these more lonesome times. You will have moments of realization that are the key to your entire life, taking a different shape in the days to come. And this is a great blessing born from the quiet, the stillness, the space around and within us in isolation. I feel like this week, maybe spend some time by yourself, okay? Purposefully spend some time by yourself. If you like taking baths, take a ritual bath where you throw a handful of salt into the tub. What kind of salt was it? Pink Himalayan salt, if you have it, or just regular salt. When you get out, first take a shower, obviously, wash yourself the way you normally would, fill up the tub with the water as hot as you can get it, stay in for no less than 15, no more than 25 minutes. When you get out, air dry your body and towel dry your hair so the salt stays on you like a protective barrier. Obviously, if you have skin allergies and stuff, just take a regular bath with maybe some lavender and sage. I definitely feel like you would benefit from maybe going off grid or at least offline for at least one day this week. Vibe with me. I feel like your spirit guides are trying to get a message to you, trying to connect with you, to give you a message, and you're not getting it. I feel like they've been trying for quite a while, and I feel like a major problem that you're having right now, something you're really trying to wrap your head around, trying to deal with, trying to get through. The answer is right in front of you, but you're so busy trying to figure out the answer yourself that you're not seeing it. So this week, I would take a day. If you can't do an entire day, honey, please try to at least give yourself an hour where you just lay down, relax, meditation, either go in the bath or put a meditation in your earbuds, or just sit there and listen to the quiet of your house if you can. Wherever it's quiet and you can be alone, spend at least an hour, no phones, no TVs, no computers, no tech, and listen to what your guides have to tell you. What I do when I do that, I write everything that comes to my mind. And the pages when I'm done look like an absolute, like, what the hell is it? Like, every single thing that comes to my mind, it doesn't matter what it is, how crazy it is. And then I go back in a few days and I read it and I find the answer to what I was looking for. I don't often have the time to do that, but it's a great way to get answers. And Edna, and then we're going to do whoever just came in new.
Okay, so it's going to end up being Edna and Haya.
Just Haya.
Haya.
Yeah.
Right, and okay.
So let's ask, I know Cassie Ray is still here. Let's ask Eric M. and Christian Wolf to let us know you're still here, please.
Oh, Jake Smith.
Jake's here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Jake will wait one extra for me.
Okay, cool. So it's gonna be Aunt Edna, Haya, Jake, and then Eric and Christian Wolf. Eric M and Christian Wolf, just let us know if you guys are still here. Eric's still here.
Eric's here, good. And then keep an eye out for Christian Wolf because he pops in and out too.
We'll
Okay, Eric, you're coming up. I'll let you know. You're how many? Anna, Haya, Jake. You're either gonna be 4th or 5th after this one.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. Where is Anne? Right, Richard. Richard Elmore, you're coming up. You're almost here. Christian Wolf is here. Casey, if you're still here. Just start reading some 3 Souls Paranormal.
Christina Bell, Chillin' Charlie, KC.
Okay, that's good because we know Richard Elmore's here. Christina Bell never is back. But hold on, Chillin' Charlie left. We can ask for Christina, but I think I've read for her once in like 48 weeks. Okay. Cassie Ray, you're coming up, sweetie. Jake, I know you're here. Where's my dragons? Okay, so
All right, Christian Wolf.
Edna.
All right, we have some confirmations here.
Josh Casey, you're coming up, sweetie.
Christian Wolf's here.
Okay. And now the card of patience in the Faery Temple Oracle. So resist, realize, and commitment. Awaken to your inner knowing and higher purpose. Trust that everything is unfolding with impeccable timing in alignment with your Dharma and ascending pathway. There is power in self-acceptance. Embrace your throne, power, and sovereignty. The north wind blows and sweeps away obstacles, struggles, and inner turmoil to clear your path. Patience is a virtue. You can't sidestep your learning journey and soul awakening. Let the north wind fairy guide you intuitively to release, heal, and transmute self-sabotaging behaviors. Breathe, relinquish futile patterns, and follow your path with conviction. You may be getting in your own way by overthinking and talking yourself out of your life blessings. Profound healing happens when you lean into your heart wisdom. So struggle may be messy, dark, and heartbreaking. Lighten the darkness within through patient self-discovery and transmute the throbbing ache embedded in your inner being with tenderness and loving kindness. Triggers are a soul mirror to expand self-awareness and higher learning. Replace self-judgment with compassion to realize your true north. Trust. Inhale the vital sacred breath of the universe and sigh with a relief as soul growth is progressive. You are on the right track, so be patient, dear heart. Everything is happening in accord with the spiritual laws of timing and destiny. Your affirmation, I respect divine timing. Just to let you guys know, we tried something new this week, so I might not get through the entire list. If I don't, come back next week and let me know that you were here and didn't get read, and we'll put you at the beginning. But hopefully I could breeze through. And I feel like you've gone through so much soul searching. I feel like you've gone through so much moving on from people, places, and things that don't. I feel like you've ascended so beautifully, right? And you've been through so much and you've been so patient. But I feel now like it might be a point where something's coming in for you that's really good, but that you're not seeing it that way, and therefore you're not giving it a chance. Okay, the message this week is kind of plain and simple. Something is going to be offered to you, an opportunity of some kind that you are not going to see any benefit in doing. And I feel like the benefit might not be for you, it may be for the person who's offering this this experience or opportunity, or it's an opportunity to help others, but you may have to work with somebody that you don't want to in order to do that. The universe is saying take every opportunity. This is a card, the North Star Fairy. Either way, the any card that has snow and winter in it reminds me of a death of something, dying to self, okay, and making room for something new. And I feel like there is so much room for you to learn and grow by having to work with or communicate with someone who you really don't want to talk to or be around. And I feel like this week, or at least by the end of this month, you're going to have to kind of suck it up and do that. And it's going to be a test of your boundaries as well. Are you keeping those boundaries up? Are you letting this person know, look, I have to do this with you right now for the benefit of so-and-so or whatever. But that doesn't mean I want you in my life. Okay, that doesn't mean anything has changed between us because I'm willing to be civil. And I think that's going to be a great test of your character and of your courage. Okay, I do feel that coming in for you. If you can get through this, abundance is going to be so just raining down on you. Haya, okay. Haya, do you identify as a male or a female? Mr. Crawley, hi! Male, okay. I thought so, because Dr. Phil is your
We all love Dr. Phil.
All right.
Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
Casey, Casey, can you let me know? You're saying pass. Do you not want a reading?
Yeah, that means no reading.
Okay.
You're very welcome, Anna. Hi, Anna. Yes, this is a good-looking guy. This is my son.
Thank you.
Damien. Okay, Haya, you got Father Time, card number 4 from the Dragon's Path Oracle. These cards are just so incredibly gorgeous. This one looks a little bit like a lion. So let's see, it's card number 4. Father Time is probably as old as the universe itself. This commanding, wise old dragon will aid you to still the constant chatter of your mind and just be. His presence supports our grounding and brings focus to the moment. His aim is that we let go of linear time, for it is a man-made concept. His energy helps us to enter the void, which is particularly useful during meditation. His message today is, quote, now, this moment in time is a gift, which is why it is called the present. Allow all time to stop and break your habit of clock chasing, because in reality, there is only now. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness and let go. The man-made concept of linear time is illusionary. If it only serves to fuel the doubts in your life, I am here to guide you to a more tranquil way of being, to be fully present in the moment. He goes on to say, the stresses of your existence are often due to your preoccupation with time. Find your point of center, breathe, and let it go. Whether these anxieties are from a lack of time or a feeling of not being good enough, nothing is gained by being fretful. So stop setting yourself unrealistic timescales and such high expectations. You can achieve without making it so difficult for yourself. You as human doings, dragons refer to us as human doings rather than beings, fail to see that much of your stress is unconscious as it is as natural to you as breathing. Recognize this and release it. With this end quote. With this quietness in mind, Father Time aids you in finding clarity in all life situations and helps you to see the bigger picture, allowing you to reach a new level of understanding. Okay, so you are severely stressed. If not, you've got a lot of stress coming in this week. I really actually hope that you are this stressed already, because the amount of stress that I'm feeling all over you, would be a lot for this week. I feel like you have deadlines, or you feel like you have deadlines. You have to do this and that by this amount of time. And I feel like the pressure is really building. I don't know if this is the work thing. I don't know if this is a relationship thing, or I don't even know if this is just you trying to achieve your goals by a certain time. I really feel like you're not having as much joy in your life as you could be, Haya, because you're so incredibly preoccupied with time, with not having enough time to do these things. And believe me, that's so me. I get it. But I also feel like it's time to maybe take a step back, maybe go and do something fun, you know, maybe forget about that deadline just this once this week. I feel like you're neglecting to pay attention to certain people in your life who really need you right now. Definitely not on purpose, but because you're preoccupied with something else. So I would take the time either to yourself this week, or if you can do both, that would be great, or spend time with those you love and care about, and try to disconnect. Like I just recommended to someone to do it for like an hour this week. I want you to try your best for as long as you can. If it's for an entire day, that would be great. Disconnect from social media, disconnect from cell phones, disconnect from everything, and just either spend time with yourself or go and spend time with family that you love, because I really feel like that kind of connection is going to make you a lot less stressed this week. And I feel like you're going to see that you can take some time for yourself and everything will be okay. I feel like you're very stressed. You have so much anxiety. And I feel like that's because you're just worrying about things that you have no control over. I would like for you, the universe would like for you to get in touch with your guides, do some meditation, do some meditations in your earbuds or your headphones while you're asleep on how to let go of stress and anxiety, if that's something that you're interested in. If not, then don't do it, because it's not going to compute. But I really feel like you're very, very stressed out, and the only way is to get out of that and to ease some of that stress is to take a step back, spend some time with other people.
All right.
Jake Smith.
Jake Smith.
All right.
We use the vacuum cleaner on that.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah,
I can see your list anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot I had this other deck here. All right, Jake Smith, we're going to do Fallen Angels. Oh, and if I were rich, I'd buy a big house full of rooms to take in all the abused, unloved teenagers.
Aww. There's a lot of them out there.
You are very welcome, Hyadenamog. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Guys, thank you so much for all your super chats tonight. Thank you so much for all of you being here. Thank you so much for all the gifts you guys have been sending me. Thank you for being so gracious to my son. Thank you for being so gracious to me, so patient with me, so sweet in this time of tragedy and stress for our family. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the PayPal donations, the CashApp donations. If you haven't subscribed to Moonology Oracle, please go and do that. I'm running a little behind again with the March readings, but that's just because 2 deaths in 3 weeks was really hard on me, the love of my life and my stepdad. Yeah, Moonology Oracle, going over there. It's going to take me a little bit. I just released Crystal of the Month, Blue Lace Agate, and talked to you guys about that. I'm going to talk about the consciousness shift of the collective. I'm going to be talking about crystal magic, herb magic, anything and everything about spirituality, astrology, all that kind of good stuff, and give intuitive oracle readings for each sign. They're going to be a little late again this month, but I'm going to try for April. Eventually, it's going to be weekly. Also, my channel, this channel, if you aren't subscribed already, please go on and do that. On Friday nights, I'm normally on Paranormal Chop Chop from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. I don't know how I'm going to work that out this week again, and I keep having to miss it, and I really don't want to, because that is such an amazing vibe on that channel. So laid back, so chill no matter what we're doing. Go on over there, subscribe over there. The Chad Smith podcast, go on over, subscribe to him. He's amazing. Everyone over there is amazing. And of course, Saturday and Sunday nights from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Time, you can find me on Spaced Out Radio for the After Hours show with Big Willie Townsend, the Fedorable John Hudson, and Thin Lizzie Borden or Brie, and also Lynn Wallington, Dave Scott, and John Hudson during the week. Jake Smith, you got Balin, 63, quiet strength. That is definitely the card for you, my love.
Have you guys ever been in a house and you just feel the energy and it just makes you to the point where like you can't breathe or you start coughing? Or
This house is really heavy.
I just went to the bathroom and just started having a coughing fit for absolutely no reason.
This house is really heavy, energetically for sure. I'm just trying to find the book because once again,
It happens with my mom too. Well, our mom, whatever.
Oh my god.
She every time she leaves the house, she's perfectly fine. When she comes here, she has the worst hacking cough.
She has COPD.
And yeah, but it never acts up until we're here.
But it
ever.
doesn't, and I never put that together until today, actually.
Never acts up unless we're here.
It's, yeah, the energy in this house is very stifling, very heavy, overwhelming.
Anybody new, just let me know if they're just putting it out there.
All right, I'm going to try to breeze through these just a little quicker. That's a
Who
good
are we
idea. Jake Smith.
Okay.
Just name out the next 5. I think they're all here.
Jake
3
Smith.
souls.
Eric M. Blue Heron, Christian Wolf, and Cassie Ray.
All right, Jake Smith, let's do this. Balin, quiet strength. Element fire, planet sun. Message, determined action is needed in the face of conflict and strife, but beware of taking the conflict too far. Balin's totem beasts are the bull and the ram, and he often appears in visions riding a savage bear and with a sparrowhawk on his wrist. I told you, you're a Taurus. He is an untamed and warlike spirit, a useful friend in times of conflict, but also dangerous and needing to be kept under control. He can read the past and the future and give good advice concerning strategy and tactics. He is also a master of camouflage, allowing you to make your preparations without your enemy noticing. Card motto, quiet strength. I feel like, whoa, I didn't even drop that. That was knocked out of my hand. Jake, I feel like this week you could be coming into some conflict with somebody, and I feel like it's somebody that you're close with. I don't feel like it's going to be like this all-out fight where like you challenge each other to a duel and you know, wage this all-out war. But I do feel like you are coming into conflict with somebody that you're kind of close to. But I feel like it's going to be a small thing that can very easily be let go. Cassie, Oracles, and Beyond, welcome. What's up, sweetheart? You see these new decks? Amaze balls. So I feel like if you could be the bigger person, I know as Taurus, it's hard for you stubborn bulls. And I say that with, you know, I love you guys. You know, I love you to let go first. But I feel like you may have to do that in order to just keep the peace. Because I feel like this is going to be such a stupid thing that in 2 weeks, you both are going to look back on it and be like, what the F were we thinking? But if one of you doesn't let it go first, it's going to fester and stew, and it's going to continue and continue. And then, like, it's not going to be till, like, summertime that you guys are going to be able to look back on this and laugh, okay? I feel like don't let the little things get to you this week. Don't let yourself get worked up to the point where it gets to be a conflict. I feel like don't be very or too sensitive to things. I feel like someone might say something by accident to you, or, like, say something not realizing the way that it was going to be taken by you. And I feel like you're going to be like really pissed off about it. I feel like you should just say that right out in the open, get the apology, which most likely you're going to get. Try not to stress about things that haven't happened yet. Like projecting stress, like what if this happens? What if this, and all of those what ifs, all that does is cause massive amounts of stress and anxiety that you don't need right now. I don't know.
A lot of stress and anxiety not needed right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Including the computer going off.
And I just touched it too.
It keeps just turning off for some reason.
Who's next?
Eric M. I know he's here. I saw him a minute ago.
We're gonna do Celtic Tree, which I forgot I had here.
Or the Celtics.
The Celtics. I always go for
The
the Irish
Celtics.
decks. Yeah, you are with Italy is how I am with
I
Ireland.
prefer the Gaelics.
Downtown Terry Brown. Damien, you are doing awesome. Isn't he though?
Thank you.
That was from my friend Cassie at Oracles and Beyond.
Thank you, Oracles and Beyond.
I'm waiting for the guy in panel to hit 30. Hope he's not married. No, but he has 2 crazy moms.
Waiting for the guy on the panel to hit 30. Well, I'm 17 years old, so we're working on it. We're getting close.
He's almost there. Don't rush him. Because when you're 30, I'll be, in my 50s. I can't think that far ahead. Don't make me. Nothing wrong with being in your 50s. It's just when you're 39, that is a far time away.
Wait a minute. I'm about to be, hold on. 8 months, I mean, age is just a number, ladies. Okay?
Listen to this one. It is just a number, but take it down. Don't get your Taurus up, Jake Smith. I'm only kidding. I love you, kiddo. All right. Eric M., let's do this.
Alright.
You got the Dwar Oak, card number 7. Oh, I love this deck too.
I'm gonna have to write something. I forgot somebody's name.
All right. Keywords: fertility and sexuality, strength and stability, grounding and endurance, ancient knowledge, doors and thresholds, and boundaries. The Dwar Oak initiates in the 7th lunation and includes the celebration of Beltane. The sacred marriage is enacted now between the community's representation of the great goddess and Cernunnos, which ensures fertility for another season. Oak in a reading gifts you with strength and endurance, stamina, and grounded stability. This tree offers you practicality, common sense, and an ability to bring things to completion. There is a desire to make things beautiful and to create. You may choose to work in the garden now, as this is the card for a green thumb. It signifies a time to notice nature and spend some time out of doors. It is time to take a hike or go to the park. Take in the beauty of the green earth. Oak also is an indication of fertility, whether you are conceiving a child, project, business, or other creative endeavor. Oak celebrates sensuality and sexuality in the sacred act of creation and progeny. This tree also promises you knowledge, information, guidance, and wisdom. Expect synchronicities. Situations, people, dreams, and books may appear for you for your benefit and growth. Doors are opening up for you and thresholds are meant to be crossed. This is a time to feel strong and secure as you build toward the manifestation of your dream. Eric M., I'm getting a little bit of a powerlessness feeling. Something not going your way or like not working out well for you. No matter what you try. Don't give up. I feel like this week the solution could very well present itself. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things. I don't believe in coincidence. A lot of people in this community don't believe in coincidence. I feel like there's going to be a lot of quote unquote coincidences coming up this week. And if you can see them, the synchronicities, you're going to come to the answer that you've been waiting for a really long time. Lots of abundance coming in. Fertility, not just trying to conceive children, whether you're or not you're doing that. The conception of an idea, a new way of thinking. I really am getting strong change from this card, like changing from the inside out, like being a part of this collective spiritual awakening. I'm not even sure you're aware of it yet, how much you actually are changing, Eric. I feel like this could cause problems for you with some people in your life who aren't going to understand how much you've been through, the pain that it's taken for you to get where you are now and move even further. I feel like, you know, maybe those people just aren't your people anymore. Oh, and it's time to move on. This is going to be a painful thing because I feel like the people that you're going to have to leave behind, you know, are people that you care very much for. But when we're staying connected to lower vibrational energies and we're ascending, I feel like it really holds us back. And I feel like my hair is a mess. I feel like this could be one of the things that's what's been holding you back for so long. You're surrounded by a lot of people who just aren't, oh my God, my hair, who just aren't in tune with you anymore. And I feel like you really need to kind of rethink some of your associations this week.
Okay.
Who's next?
Next would be Blue Heron.
Blue Heron. Let's do Fairy Temple.
Why is everybody talking about sagging in the comments? What do we? Libra here.
I'm a Libra moon.
Hair
Oh,
brown.
thank you, Anna. Melissa, Nicole, you are
Good night,
so...
Blue Crossroads.
Blue, I'm so sorry.
Should have let me know,
Yeah,
man.
next time let me know. I will definitely be praying for Shauna. I'm
Yeah,
gonna add
for
her
real.
to a prayer list when I'm done here, okay? I love you guys, and I know you're gonna be super busy, but whenever you have a chance this week, message me and let me know how she's doing, okay? I love you guys. Thanks for everything.
Guys, I just swallowed half a Jolly Rancher full.
It happens to me all the time. You probably eat them the same way I do.
Just crack them in half and then just one falls down your throat. Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, how's everybody else's night who aren't self-asphyxiating?
So take Blue Crushers and Shauna off.
Oh, yes. Oh, Sean. Oh, yeah.
Bigfoot and on. Oh my god, we have a lot of people. Alright. Let me try to go a little bit faster. I don't think I'm gonna get through everybody, guys,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna try.
We're trying here.
Alright, Blue Heron. Moon magic. Even more of the moon. We are in Pisces season, and I'm getting so many Pisces cards.
No, I don't agree with that.
Cycles, infusions, and phases. All right.
Hello, Mike. Thank you so much, Eric M. Wow.
Oh, thank you, Eric, so much. Thank you, sincerely. Everybody else, too, thank you. Blue Heron, the pussy willow fairy, dances and sings under the moon as she spins her glistening web of silver thread. She gleams and glistens with pure delight as she follows her intuition to align her wishes with the phases of the lunar calendar to craft miracles. The lunar fairy releases with the full moon to create space for soulful new offerings. The full moon amplifies her banishing ritual and fertilizes the seeds of rebirth. New beginnings are realized and planted in the sacred earth in anticipation of full moon magnification. The enchanted fairy infuses her spells with silver moon dust, focused intention, and unfathomable faith. The new moon promises a reawakening with the effervescent energy of grace, freedom, and hope. New beginnings are revealed and birthed throughout the phase of the new moon. At the dark moon, go within your shadow for intuitive reflection. There is profound spiritual growth in the darkness of the moon. As the pussy willow fairy dances in the wind of the moon shadows, she sweeps up everything that no longer serves you. She shines her radiant moon glow in the darkness to bring you hope. Intuitively synchronizing your cycle with the phases of the moon aligns you to your natural rhythm so you can glide forward effortlessly. This fluid synergy endorses a peaceful and prosperous way of being. Live intentionally and consciously create. Wishcraft is intentional magic making. Dance with the pussy willow fairy and the glistening moonlight and make dreams come true. Affirmation, I weave my magic gracefully. Listen, I feel definitely, more manifestation, getting in tune with moon cycles. You can look up when the new moon is, when the dark moon is. Blue, I know you're doing a lot of work on self, and I understand that, and I get why, and your personal, I won't say a lot of it, but I will say that it was about a lot of self-healing and self-love and work on self and all that. But I am getting secrets still. I'm still feeling secrets off this card. Oh, okay. I feel like you're not being honest with yourself still about something or other. Either a person or something about yourself that you're not facing, or maybe just not feeling like you have enough time to really put all the work in. And I feel like when there's a will, there's a way, right? Whatever it takes. I feel like you can gain so much from doing the shadow work and, doing the scalar and just all those things that we talked about. I really need you, regardless of all that, right? I need you to be honest with yourself.
Honest with yourself. You did see that, right?
Oh my God. That was really scary. It looked like a bat just flew by, but
that
it
was
a shadow.
that was really bad.
It was a shadow.
That one really just got me.
Did you guys see a change in the light?
If you can go back for a second, you should see it.
Oh my God, I had to do a double take. I looked down and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so being honest with yourself about what you're willing to. I lost that thought. I have to reconnect.
Yeah, you were somewhere.
I feel like you really need to be honest with yourself about your future, about what you really want, and about how hard you're willing to work, who you're going to accept in your life. I know these are decisions you've been making for a really long time, you know, but sometimes we all have different lessons to learn. So I feel like you're always getting the same message just because I read for you a lot, you know, and I feel this way with other people that I read for every month and every week as well. I feel like you just still are having to put in the work, and we always have to put in work, but be honest with yourself about the people around you is what I was going to say, about what their intentions are, because you know what they are. Don't let someone in if you have any doubt, okay? Because the point that you're at in your journey of this self-exploration, self-love, there's no room for someone to come in and even hurt you a little bit right now, because you are so on your path of your destiny, which is, you know, self-love before giving any more out. So if there's even a tinge of doubt with people coming in your life, especially this week, this is the time to like really open up to it energetically too, not just your eyes, ears, your heart, okay? And be honest with yourself about the people around you and what their intentions are.
I would just like to say I'm so happy that everybody else is here to witness.
Yeah, no, that was a lot.
Decks getting slapped out of hands. People, you know, like the sound we heard earlier, lights flickering, you know, just glad, you know.
And something just touched my back.
Like something just fell off of you.
Right? Something right here just touched
that
me.
creak, right?
Yeah, and he said something just fell off my back, but nothing did.
No, I literally see nothing.
Okay, you're welcome, Blue.
This room is starting to.
Yeah, we've got an hour.
All right, guys. Next stream, new room.
So loud.
Is he asleep?
He might be. I gave him melatonin.
Oh, okay.
Him, I don't know. Either way, he's quiet.
There's some, yeah.
There's some stuff going on.
I looked behind your back and I saw something.
My hair
move,
flickered.
and then I looked over and then it was nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewind this entire stream. Look at Jake Smith. I love that smiley, Jake. By the way, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, her hair flickered. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, and something was behind her.
I felt something touch my back. Something went like this, like real easy on my back. I thought something had fallen, but I realized nothing could. What fell? What? There's nothing above us. There's nothing.
And everybody here is noticing it even before we are. So I'm glad because I was seeing shadow. Like if someone pointed out a shadow that they saw earlier, like it's.
Christian Wolf, Dragon Path.
Christian Wolf, you're next, and then after that it's Cassie Ray.
All right, Christian Wolf, you got Merlin the Dragon. I'm gonna rewind this entire thing and watch it later.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and that's card 21. Merlin the Dragon, to give him his full name, is an incredibly large and sage old dragon whose message is one of teaching and learning. If he has found his way into your reading today, his message is this, quote, not all things are as they seem. Some are images being reflected back to you in order for you to understand discernment and learn the lessons of self-trust. Only once you have done this will you discover how to stand in your own power and own who you truly are, end quote. The Grandmaster Dragons are able to shapeshift between their dragon and human or angelic form. And whichever guise he adopts, Merlin is the teacher of the teachers, so heed his wide counsel. You are unable to teach others until you fully understand the lessons yourself. Once you have mastered these, you are in a position of clarity and ownership and can share your wisdom with integrity and power. Until then, hold your tongue and continue. Stop your journey, discovering what you need to learn, understand, and own. Only then will you be in the place of authority to share your knowledge with others. End quote. If you notice that owls keep crossing your path, know that Merlin is around and willing to share his infinite wisdom with you and show you what you need to learn. He will stretch you. He will stretch you? No, that's me.
That is a weird thing to put in a card. I caught that.
He will stretch you and often answer questions with another question, encouraging you to seek the answers from within. He is not an easy grandmaster to work with, but he will guide you well. Christian Wolf. So I feel like this has a lot going on in this card. You're coming to a point in your life where I feel like you really are starting to, just like a few people that I read for tonight, really understand what you want and need out of life and understand who you are. I feel like this week it's important for you to choose wisely who you tell things to. And someone gets a card like this every week, someone gets this message, because we can't always trust the people around us, right? Somebody is going to be smiling in your face. I also feel though that something's going to happen this week that you're going to feel is really not fair. But the universe wants you to just relax, be calm, don't even get upset about it. And I know that might be a hard thing to do because it might be something that you really wanted or that you worked really hard for. For instance, and it doesn't have to be this, it's just an example, being passed up for like a promotion or something like that. I feel like if the universe is saying like it's okay because something better, something bigger and better is coming in. I feel like you've been putting the work in, and I feel like the universe just wants to recognize that. I feel like you still have a really long way to go though, and that may seem daunting, you know? That may seem like how much more, like I've been doing so much, but you really do have a long way to go. But you are on the path to your destiny. Believe it or not, no matter what you're doing right now, you are on your destined path. I'm trying to be a little bit quicker. Good night, Marie, my beautiful wifey. Just so I can get through a little bit more people here.
Who are we up to now? Cassie Ray.
Miss Cassie Ray, I am using the Gentle Creatures.
Cassie Ray.
You got the card of All. I feel like there's like source and spirit that I'm channeling from, like light over there, and then there's something dark.
I've just been
in
multiple.
my face.
I've had like 5 or 6 people in here tell me that they saw your hair, like someone was playing with it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And that I think that's what I saw fall and hit the
but
back
my
of your
hair
neck.
didn't fall. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like get moved. I mean.
Yeah, but I felt something down here.
Ooh.
Like I felt something tickle me here, and that's why I said stop, because it happened again.
Yeah, this is because it's definitely there's that like the room you can definitely tell there's something, but
something shifted.
It's mixed. It's like kind of it's like all over the place. So like I'm feeling something over here, but then something mixes over here.
It can't get directly to us right now because I'm channeling, and that means I'm bringing light in from spirit. So whatever's in this room that definitely is dark can't get to us because we have all this light. Now once I shut down, that's a different story. But it's 10 p.m. right now. It is dark. It's getting late to that hour. And I've got to tell you, I don't mean to be weird, but this is what I feel right now. I'm seeing a complete black shadow figure going like this in my face.
Well, we actually have the culprit of what we believe is the hauntings of this house is a big black shadow figure that's been spotted by
a djinn.
By multiple people, including the person who stayed here last night.
Yeah.
Who
the
also
demon,
brought it up.
Sister, yeah.
Who brought it up.
All right. Cassie Ray. Well, when you are worried about your place in the world, remember this gentle creature standing in the midst of a starry sky. They gaze intently at their own palms. What is contained within the space of 2 hands? How can any of us capture what the universe truly holds for us? It can be an overwhelming question, can't it? You could journal on the question of what is all in so many ways. Perhaps this is a reminder that we are all just that, all. None of us are any less valuable than the next member of our tribe. When we consider that our tribe consists of everything, like our friend in this card, we may find ourselves contemplating our own worth. For those times that it seems to be more than we can hold, take a step back, sit down, feel your own root extending deep into the earth. Press your spine against something firm, like a tree or a friend. See your own head opening up to thrust a ray of light that goes on and on and on into the sky. Repeat the following to yourself. I am all. I am enough. All is all. Chant the words as you feel everything expanding outward. Hold on to the feeling of being one with everything. When that feeling fades, start from the beginning. Look around you, dear one. Who else needs this message? It is your turn to remind another that they too are all. And that's all with a capital A. Cassie Ray, I feel like there's some kind of... what is the word? oh, dang it, I had it. You're some kind of conduit. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but that's close enough. No, that was the word, conduit. You're being called right now to figure it out because you're going to be needed. Okay. This week, the universe wants you obviously to start meditating on your chakras, getting them aligned and ready to go, because in the next 2-3 weeks, even 2-3 months, now it's touching the bottom of my back. The next 2-3 months, you're going to be really needed. Somebody is really going to reach out for you for guidance. Believe it or not, right now, I don't know if you're in space right now where you think that that's ever going to happen, or where you think that like who would do that. It's going to happen, okay? But I feel like you really need to align your chakras. I'm getting like chakras very clearly, not just meditation chakras. Okay, I got it. But I also feel like I don't know if there is somebody making you feel less than, or there was someone making you feel less than. I feel like you're having trouble maybe getting over some past abuses by whether it be men or family. I don't know who. Someone definitely in your life at one point was treating you quite horribly emotionally, like being neglectful and abusive, emotionally, possibly physically. I don't know. I'm just getting these missing soul pieces from you, and that's usually where it comes from. It could be something else, but I doubt it. And I feel like this week it's time to like align those chakras and like kind of put on your warrior suit and get ready to go out and help others. If you can volunteer, definitely do that. If not, Cassie Ray, I feel like it's time to start really learning how to value yourself, all right? Getting together and connecting with like-minded others, like in this chat or, you know, wherever else you go. Finding friends who are like-minded. If you have a group of people around you right now who aren't going to understand you doing things like aligning your chakras or meditating or, you know, trying to connect with source or spirit guides, maybe it's time to find a group of people who are that way so that you have somewhere to go with all of your questions. Because I really feel like you are a conduit and you're going to be asked to use that tool in the next few months. As far as this week, align your chakras, get closer to the earth, go for a walk in nature if possible, stop and literally smell the flowers, and spend some time in the moonlight. I always say that what sunlight does for our physical bodies, the moonlight does for us spiritually. So definitely get out there and spend some time in the moonlight. Three Souls Paranormal, are you still here? Christina Bell, Chillin' Charlie.
Richard Elmore.
I know Richard's still here.
I saw Richard.
I saw Chillin' Charlie, but I'm not sure.
Someone said burn incense in the room tonight. We don't have any incense.
I didn't bring any because my mom, I thought would have been afraid of fire.
She doesn't even want a space heater in the house.
Right.
So.
But I'm going to work on her with the incense now that I'm like living here. Little by little, guys. But I'm going to figure something out for sure because this is this was nothing compared to what we deal with when the camera goes
I mean, we have literal, like, we have an entire another recording that we took in the attic that we have to send off together. Or that I'm going to attempt to try to fix up a little bit. I want whoever fixed the first one to tell me what they did.
That was Mr. Carly and Dragons.
Okay, Mr. Carly and Ghost I mean, I can't tell them. Whatever.
I can hook you up with Dragons.
Yeah, it'd be cool to just know how you guys managed to pull that, or at least pull some, you know, as much of the white noise out as you guys were able to.
Jen don't like green onions. Chad Smith in the house. What's up, Chad Smith? I got the Chad Smith podcast tank top on that Jake sent to me, that you guys sent to me. I wanted to say one more thing. Three Souls Paranormal's not here. Who's next?
All right, that would be Christina Bell.
She's not here either. Who's next?
All right, Chillin' Charlie.
You're very welcome. Chillin' Charlie, are you still here? I think he's still here.
I saw him a minute ago. I thought I did.
Richard Elmore, you're coming up. You're after Charlie. Oh man, I wanted to say something.
Then Donna Messenger and Chris Jarvis.
Donna, Mama, if you're still here, let me know.
Haven't seen her in a while.
There was something else that we were talking about with the incense and everything, but we want to get a night vision camera and just keep it on down here in this room because this is the second most active room. Now everyone knows on my phone's off. Okay, Chillin' Charlie, I'm not seeing you, buddy. I'm gonna read for Richard Elmore and then I'll pull for you if you are here. Thank you.
I get a stiff neck.
You alright? You need to get up?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, Paranormal Chop Shop, Chad Smith podcast, all that. Thank you guys so much. Definitely go on over to Moon Bear Oracle and subscribe. I almost have 100 subscribers over there, so I get my banner and my customized URL.
We love banners. I'm working banners in progress. And by in progress, I mean -1%.
We're gonna get it soon. I can't put it up anyway until I get the 100.
Yeah, so
That's
you
right.
can't put a YouTube banner up until you get.
Not
You used to be able to.
Not to get 100. They changed.
They must have
everything.
changed it because I remember when I had my YouTube channel, I had a banner up there with my stuff on it and everything.
I started my YouTube channel in
Yeah.
March of 2020, and they had just changed it for January of 2020. They changed everything.
Yeah, because I think my banner's still up there. I don't think they took away people.
No,
I
no,
think they just
people-
stopped you from
Right.
seeing me.
They changed it for all the newbies. You also have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,500 view hours before they'll monetize you, and you have to have both. All right, it took me about 16 months.
Yeah, but that took a while.
But it didn't take long to get the next 1,000. All right, I really gotta move it along. Richard Elmore.
So Charlie's not here?
I think he left again. He
Okay.
comes in and out. All right, you guys have Gen-Z, card number 67, and that is the card of renewal. A lot of cards, renewal, rejuvenation, refreshment, and cards about the energy right now feels great. Did you just send Amanda in? Because I feel her if you didn't.
It feels super, like, it literally just got, I started breathing, like, something opened up.
See, for me, it's about it's gonna be light in here because I'm the one connecting to source. So to me, there's a huge bright light on that side of the room.
What I feel in just a situation like that is just kind of just like, I feel like the air just gets so much less thick. It's like it just opens up. It's like walk outside from a stuffy house.
Right.
That's what it feels like.
I knew you did because I felt her. Not until you said it. When you said it, I realized it. I was like, oh wow, there she is. Her energy is just so strong. This thing is really strong too, though. I just bought some strawberries, Dawn. All right, Richard, how Gen-Z, element water, planet Mercury. Griffin, hi. Message, healing and transformation are indicated. It's time to rest and renew yourself, perhaps take a vacation. Gen-Z's totem beast is the bull, symbol of the evangelist Luke, who is believed to have been a physician. The angel Gen-Z is similarly a patron of the healing arts and also of the sciences, especially chemistry and alchemy, the changing of one substance into another, water into wine, and base metals into gold. The transmutations are usually to be read as metaphors for spiritual transformation and growth, or as healing, the transformation from sickness to health. Definitely take some time out this week. Don't push yourself, Richard. Do not push yourself further than like your body's going to go. If you're overthinking things, if you're feeling like, overwhelmed, don't overthink. Don't overthink. Definitely give yourself a break, a rest. I almost said a breast. Give yourself a breast. Give yourself a break, a rest, mentally and physically as well. Okay, I really feel like you should take a time out this week, not just from tech, but from everything. I wouldn't be going out, to parties or anything like that. I kind of would be spending as much time alone this week as I could if I were you. That's the message that's coming in. I feel like you're going to come to some kind of conclusion. Also, I'm not a medical doctor or doctor of any kind. No, my Amazon name's always been that because I had to use a copy of his license to buy something. I don't have photo ID. I was just gonna say I'm not a doctor, but I'm sensing maybe some physical ailments. If you're really tired, that can come in like that. Being sick, just maybe with like a common cold or something like that. Why is this happening with this deck? If you don't slow down, the universe is going to stop you. And the way it's going to stop you is by making you sick. So get the rest that you need. If you've got to take some time off, take some time off. I know that's not always reasonable when you have a regular job. I work for myself, so it's easy for me to say, but the universe is saying it, not me. Make sure that you, even if you have to work a 9 to 5 or however many hours, make sure that you're resting when you're not working every chance you get this week. Everything else will be there next week for you, okay? Because you're going to end up physically sick And that's going to be the universe's way of stopping you in your tracks and forcing you to slow down. It's that serious at this point. So for this week, rest as much as you can.
All right, next up, we got Donna. Well, that was for Richard, right?
That was Richard.
Okay, Donna Messenger. I haven't seen her, so I don't think she's here. Chris Jarvis.
Jarvis, I think, is still here, but I'm not sure because Marie left. Different link posted?
I was touched.
Mr. Crowley, for what? My Amazon wish list gift page is under the name Ray Topping. Like if you mail me something from Amazon off my wish list, it'll come to Ray Topping, and that's just because of ID things, okay? I don't know what else you're talking about because I didn't change any of it. I changed my cash tag from my real name to GemmaJadeYT. Who was it? I'm sorry.
I was saying,
Jarvis, yes.
Yeah. My hand started shaking while I was typing.
Into the lonely woods. Something blew that.
I get that all the time, and it was happening. It happened when I went to Jeff's thing too, because I texted you about it, and I said my hands are shaking uncontrollably, and this has never happened before.
Welcome, Ekryong and Mr. Crowley. I'm using my phone as my camera right now, but I'll definitely look at it.
Oh no, I actually asked. I said, "What good night vision apps I'm looking for?"
No. Oh, I thought he was saying he'll text me about.
Oh, I don't know if he's talking.
Gemma Jade, I'll text you. Yeah, I'll get it after the stream. I'm ending in 45 minutes. I might not get to you guys, to all of you guys.
Yeah, guys, we got a little bit of a backup here.
We're having a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah.
It's a new setup, so don't worry.
We're on Chris Jarvis.
Is that the end of our list?
No, were we on Chris Jarvis?
Yeah. No, I mean, is this the end?
No.
Oh, forget it. Yeah, I might not get to all you guys. Let me just try my best to get through like at least 5 without yapping. And it's true, and his too. Okay, this is 2 cards. I'll take this one.
Yeah.
All right, Jarvis, you got the beneath opens up to you. Card number 23. I'm just going to try to move through these guys. I'm going to try to talk a little less because I might be able to bang through at least most of them. Jarvis, your heart did not close even though you were no longer in the small and safe spaces of the surface world. Into the great depths you plunge, your soul a tattered, your heart in pieces, your hands closed and tight. And now look at you. You have found your way in the endless beneath. Your hands have a gentle touch, and you draw to the shyest of creatures who know you are above all an ally, kin, and friend to their rare nature. You have found a home amongst all of the other misfits the world gave birth to. Heck yeah, you have. And you are creating your own destiny, which is clearer, brighter, deeper, and more filled with joy and blessings than you could ever have imagined. Dive down into the hidden places, bright soul, and ready your heart for waves of joy. So I think that you've definitely come out of lately feeling, kind of like what's next? Like what is there next to do? And feeling kind of jaded. And now I feel like, thank you, Chad. And now I feel like you kind of found your own way and you found your own comfort in yourself to a certain point. None of us are completely comfortable in our own skin. And I always say we're all sentenced to a lifetime of solitary confinement in our skin, right? But I feel like, be kind, I love you. I feel like you're really just in a good place. I feel like mentally, physically, spiritually, you may not be, 100% in all of those, but I feel like you're in a really good place. And I feel like this week, it's kind of just keep on doing what you're doing, okay? Keep on rolling with the punches, going with the flow, turning to your friends, the island of misfit toys here that we are, and anyone you can contact for advice, and just keep being you. This is an affirmation to you that you're doing well, that you're right where you belong, and no matter what's going wrong or right, you are on your sacred path to your sacred destiny.
Okay, next up, we got Power Solo.
Power Solo, are you here? Anna, good night. If you want to
And after that would be Bigfoot and
Bigfoot and On's gone.
Oh, okay.
SDK, how do I have low battery? My phone hasn't been charging this whole time? Give me a second, guys.
Alright, Bigfoot and On, she's not here. SDK 4422.
Yeah, start pulling out names because I think a lot of them left. My phone hasn't been charging this entire time.
Melissa Nicole, Too Much Information, and Michael Haywood. Why is it not charging?
I don't know if it's charging or not. I can't see.
Come on, people, work with me.
There it is.
Alright.
All right, I hope it's charging. I don't know.
Anyway, Power Solo, not here.
If not, though, my phone's gonna die. So, like in the middle.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
I have no idea. I don't know how to see if it's charging.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Sorry, I'm like all up in the camera. Yeah, it's charging now.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Alright, good night, Anna.
Nope.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. This is so bad, but I had to make sure because.
Alrighty.
All right,
I
we're
think
back.
next, that was just Chris you did, right?
Yes, I know Bigfoot Anon's gone. SDK, I believe, is gone. TMI, I think, is gone. Michael Haywood's gone. Latro Grand only came in to make weird comments.
Fast Hemi.
Fast Hemi Machine, you can ask them and then you tell me.
Fast Hemi, are you here?
All those people are gone?
I
Give me someone to read for.
Ty Flynn, Julia.
Is Melissa Nicole there, though?
Melissa Nicole.
She's here.
I asked for okay, Melissa Nicole's
Melissa Nicole, you're up, baby.
She's good. Sorry I missed you, Melissa Nicole.
That's okay. We're gonna go with Callie. Let's do Callie.
Yes, we're going from alright. While that's happening, real quick, too much information. Last Gen, Fast Hemi, and Ty Flynn. If you could just let me know if you guys are here.
Thank you, Jake Smith. I really do appreciate it. I wear the hoodie all the time too. All right, Melissa, let's do this. Oh, that's so creepy. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So it says Yuga Shakti.
No one else but her.
Card number 13, and it's a very creepy card. No one else is here?
No, it's like Melissa Nicole and then none of these people.
Yeah, I told you. A lot of people leave, so that's
we're
what
going to start here and then go down.
Go ahead, call them, because a lot of those are gone.
Well, after, yeah. Julia, James Weston, and T.D. Dean.
There you go. All right, Melissa, you got Yuga Shakti. Her timing is fierce with compassionate wisdom. To love her is to honor her greater knowing. She demands the surrender of our futile attempts to control that which is beyond our sphere of understanding until that pain transforms into the sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Trust her and be shown again and again that her divinely orchestrated workings of time serve you faithfully with love and grace. There are cosmic cycles within which the personal cycles in our lives must align. There are karmic time frames that govern soul contracts and relationships, the timing of life circumstances and changes of fortune, and the opening up of pathways for us. Using our free will, we can enhance the flow of healing and do all we can to ready ourselves to step forward at the appropriate moment. Yet, it is the Divine Mother in her infinite wisdom and regenerative power that knows and enacts the perfect transition at the best time. She orchestrates with shifting of individual and collective cycles to be in harmony with each other, so every being gains spiritual benefit through what unfolds. The Oracle of Yuga Shakti confirms that you are going to experience considerable change. The timing of this unfoldment is significant. There are many factors at play. You will sense when the correct moment is upon you. During this time globally, the light of spiritual knowledge is partially subsumed with the darkness of ignorance and confusion. Unique to the iconography of Kali in the Hindu tradition from which she emerges is her poked out tongue. Kali's tongue represents her wild mystery teaching. The tongue is the organ of discernment, digestion, and speech. When Kali unfurls her tongue with ferocious expression, she is embarking upon spiritual deliverance. It is the action that precedes her bringing about the end of a diabolical era of greed, fear, confusion, hatred, self-righteousness, and negativity. The tongue of Kali is a reminder that no matter what we may see unfolding before us, there is always a pathway back to the heroic and beautiful. If you have been struggling to let go of a negative legacy, perhaps one that extends back through generations or has infiltrated a group you belong to, this oracle signifies that a radical divine intervention shall take place. Call upon her for such assistance now. Know that an era of darkness is going to end. Girl. Unexpectedly and suddenly, a new spiritual dawn shall arise. An entirely new era is due to unfold. Keep close to Mom. She shall ensure it is brought into the being in the best way at the best time. So the end of an era, right? This is about things finally starting to go right in your life and you kind of righting ancestral wrongs, okay? Maybe being the first person in your family to, you know, do whatever it is, okay? I feel like you're pulling yourself also into this shift of consciousness, this change in awareness in yourself of what is right and wrong, and that can be shifting. What's right for you and what's wrong for you. What the universe wants you to know, though, is it doesn't matter how ready you are. Until it's time, it's not going to happen. I feel like this week, though, the time has come, and you're going to experience some major change. I feel like some of it's going to shake you up, some of it's going to make you happy, some of it's going to confuse you, but the fact of the matter is, when it's time, and the time is now. Who's next?
All right, next up, so it said Julie's not here, James Weston's not here. Paradox Fossils
is here. I know he's here. Paradox Fossils, are you still here?
Yeah, he's not answering.
Okay, he might have left then.
Larry A just answered me, so Larry A is here.
Ooh, Larry A, I can't wait to hear about that.
We might actually make it through this one, guys.
That's what always happens. I always get so worked up, and then because we can go like 5 or 10 extra minutes, but I do have to clean.
I'm gonna call out the next couple on here. Sci-Fi Master. Sorry.
Okay, this is that goes.
K-Man and Eddie Glasses are the next 3 after Larry. So if you guys want to let me know if you're here.
All right, Larry. Moonology Manifestations. Melissa Nicole says, "Oh man, I need that. Gemma, thanks so much. You're just effing awesome, girl. No, you are awesome." Larry A, you got the new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. And Larry, I think Sunday will be a good day for us to Skype and discuss that. If you're available, let me know. I really would like to hear about what you've been dealing with. I know we started our kind of spiritual little journey there of me helping you, and then I had my stepfather pass away. But I think I can take that back on now, at least twice a month, but hopefully every week. New moon in Taurus. Where is the new moon in here? Here we go. Know your worth, Larry. You're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers, so love yourself more. Know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your own values. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to property, possession, sensuality, love, self-belief, and self-worth. Acknowledge and make a list of your best traits. If you find that hard to do, ask a friend to tell you what's so great about you. Your manifestation affirmation: I deserve to manifest. Larry, I feel like there might have been a time where you really didn't believe in yourself, or you really weren't sure who you are, where you were going, what's what. And I feel like you really had to struggle. But I feel like you're starting to come out of that now. You're starting to understand why certain things happen to you. You're starting to understand why you feel the way you do. I feel like self-esteem may be kind of an issue because of things that have happened in your past. But I feel like you're definitely on the right path. You're on the right journey towards your destiny, because I don't get a feeling that you're really doing many of the wrong things. I feel like it's taking a really long time, and that can cause some impatience. I feel like you have not low self-esteem, but like self-esteem issues, just like we all do. And I feel like that can be holding you back a little bit, because you have to be able to believe you can do it before you can set out to do it. And that's really what I want to help you with as well. So Larry, this week I would definitely write down. Believe it or not, I've done it. I've had to do it. I have to do it a lot, actually. Write down some good things about yourself. And if you can't think of any, which I find that hard to believe, because I've only met you personally through Skype once, and I can tell you a whole bunch. Get someone to tell them to you. Get someone who's going to make you feel good about yourself. I feel like you have some people in your life who are constantly like taking their crap out on you, like hanging everything on your shoulders. You need to get rid of those people. This week is the week to do that, okay? Believing in yourself, knowing your worth, knowing that you're worth more than to have everyone hanging their shit on you, okay? I feel like you need to set up those boundaries and be like, listen, I'm not going to listen to you say that about me anymore. I'm not going to put up with that. And you can do that in a very nice way, all right?
All right, next up, we got K-Man Never Ever. So they said Larry isn't here, and Sci-Fi isn't here, and Eddie isn't here. And they didn't say anything about K-Man, but he didn't get back to me.
Okay.
So.
Anna left.
Davy Jones, I haven't seen him in a while.
Some people just come in to say hi.
That's what I mean. So that's why Anna's gone. Mr. Crowley.
He's here. The Dead Gordian's here. Oracle's a beyond God.
All right.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna get through this, guys.
We're gonna get through this. I had to throw him on here the second time because he came back.
That's okay. Mr. Crowley, let's do this. I am using the Dragon's Path.
Oh, Davy Jones is
Jones
here.
Locker, you're here. Okay. Let me do Davy Jones Locker first because he was first in the line.
Tricky times left.
All right, Larry, that's great. Yeah, Josh, he has a channel too, so. All right, Davy Jones Locker. He's probably sleeping. That's all right. We're almost done. All right, Davy Jones Locker, you got Beacon in the Gentle Creatures Wisdom deck. These 3 creatures brave the rising water to make sure everyone has been alerted. They stand back to back, knowing that together they can be a brighter beacon than alone. Their patience is rewarded by one lost straggler finally finding its way home. Had they not stood there under that stormy sky, the bird might have been lost. The lesson here is that when things look dark, find friends who believe as you do. Then do the work necessary to make sure all are safe. Without the sturdy feeling of each other, this trio might have given up. It's not easy to hold your ground when angry clouds loom and the water is surging. A question for you to think about here is, what must I stand up for and who will stand with me? You can be a better beacon knowing that others have gotten your back. Don't despair if you're feeling lost. Look for those who brighten up your life. So definitely going to be a week where you want to spend some time with other people, okay? And this is Davy Jones' Locker. I did pull Mr. Crowley's card, but he's just got to wait a minute. You're going to want to spend some time with other people, like-minded thinkers, okay? Not people who don't understand what you're talking about, not people who aren't going to back you up, not people who are going to naysay you. And I feel like this week, if you can do that, you can really, I already pulled your card, Mr. Crowley, so you're gonna have to listen to your reading now. I'm sorry, Davy Jones Locker. You're really not gonna want to, you're really not gonna want to be around people who aren't like-minded this week. I feel like that's really going to piss you off because I feel like you have some really high ideals. You have some really great ideas that you're gonna want to bounce off of people, and if you're with somebody who doesn't understand what the hell you're talking about, it's going to make for you being very annoying. And I feel like that's been a thing in your life lately. You have a lot of stress. And you're just trying to get from one place to another. You have so many ideas about how to do that you can't single out which one is the best one for you to actually be able to do that, okay? And I feel like taking some time out, and again, being around friends who understand, family who believes, okay, is really going to help you get on your sacred path. And that's what we're all trying to do. She just sold out. That's what we're all trying to do at the end of the day. And I feel like this is a great week for that because it keeps coming up and coming up. If you know how to connect with your spirit guides, please do that. If not, I would maybe listen to a spirit guide meditation in my headphones while I sleep, your earbuds or whatever, and try to connect with them because they do have a message for you. Mr. Crowley, I already pulled your card. You get the card of Harmony, and it's card number 2.
Yeah.
Every one of these cards just gets prettier and prettier, I swear.
Guys and gals, I have the worst nose irritation, itch.
You want to go in there?
That is just it's not like I've been all. Davy Jones, you'd be next.
No, I just read for Davy Jones.
Oh, that was for Davy Jones?
Yeah, I'm reading Mr. Crowley.
Okay,
now.
so this is for Mr. Crowley.
I pulled Mr. Crowley's card, but then I felt bad. Davy Jones doesn't.
Davy Jones, you're the one that we just read for, buddy. So if you want to go back and listen to that.
Yeah, Davy Jones, this card was yours, the Beacon card. I pulled Crowley's card, but I put it aside, and then I read for you instead because you were first. This is going to Mr. Crowley. Harmony is the first shy dragon I met. She was peeking out at me from behind a huge curtain when she first appeared to me. She's a quiet and considered being, and is a lot less brash than some of the other dragons I have encountered. I asked her about her qualities, and she replied, I am the bringer of harmony, restorative and on an interpersonal level and an outer global level. If you are wrestling with a problem that you're unable to resolve, ask her to bring her beautiful, harmonious influences to the situation and guide you in any steps you may need to take. If she has appeared to you today, she asks, what area of your life needs reviewing? What do you need to let go of? Is it judgments or old habits? What is it in your life that needs reharmonizing? I will assist you in taking those first steps, supporting you as you go. Take time to sit and contemplate your life as it is and look honestly at what may require changing. It may be something quite small, just a little tweak, or it could be a life-changing event. She goes on to say, quote, the answers you seek all lie within you. So sit quietly, ground yourself, and be present and reflect. Your inner knowing under my guidance will help bring the answers to the surface for you. She reminds us, tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. She will often appear when there has been discord or upset. Mr. Crowley, are you hearing this? This can be personal or on a global scale. She is the harbinger of change, and her role is to bring harmony to the world. So, Mr. Crowley, I feel like the answers lie within you, right? Of any personal things you may be going through right now, really taking the time to look deep within and seeing your role. Yeah, exactly. Trying to see your role in it and realizing that you can only do what you can do. Okay, you can't control what other people are going to do, what the other person is going to do. You are only responsible for your role in this. Don't let anyone tell you, well, I did this because you did this. No, that's not the answer anymore. Be sure this week to keep your side of the street clean. Do the right thing, even if it kills you inside, because you know it's the right thing. Do the right thing because you know it is, okay? Nobody can hang anything on you, put anything on you, or place any kind of blame or shame on you. You will be guilt-free and with a clear conscience if you do the right thing for all involved, despite how much it pains you because the other person is an a-hole.
All right, Detterer, they're saying he isn't here.
Okay.
Gordium 85, Oracles and Beyond,
She left. Terry Brown
Terry
is not
Brown,
anymore.
no longer here. All right, we got Archion and the Chad Smith podcast and Detterer. We got 3 left, guys.
You said they said Detterers. Oh, Gordium 85.
They're saying he's gone, but I'm giving him a chance here.
Okay. You guys are so welcome. Guys, I really want to end this because I think RJ fell asleep in my mom's bed and now I'm going to have to move him and it's going to be kind of an ordeal. So Gordium 85, if you're here, let me know. Acreon, let me know. And Chad Smith, let me know.
I'll at you all real quick.
I'm just saying, Mr. Crowley. I love you too. I love you guys.
I thought I saw
Acreon.
a minute ago. That's why I'm.
All right, guys. I'm trying to get this ended, so let me know.
Come on, guys. Give us something here. So I hope everyone's having a good night. Pretty late now, actually.
Yeah, I usually go to 11, but...
Alright, Acreon is here.
Okay.
Sorry, man, I cannot pronounce that.
Acreon, it's okay.
Alright, so I think he's the only one out of those 3 that's here.
Alright, we're going to do Acreon, and then I have to just get out of here.
Do Acreon and then call it a night, everyone.
I love you guys. Just let me say, if you're not on Moon Bear Oracle, subscribe. Please go on over there and do that. It's been a slow-going process, but I am getting there. That's my other channel. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Check me out on SOR, Spaced Out Radio, Saturday and Sunday nights from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Time for the after-hour show. The Paranormal Chop Shop on Friday nights from 9 to 11 Eastern Time. Chad Smith podcast, go on and check that out. And thank you guys so much for joining us. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Acreon, let's do the Dragon's Path as well. Acreon, this is you.
Did somebody message Enzo to you already? Was that
Enzo, Josh said he will, but I'll message him back.
Just in
case.
case.
I did reach out. Chad, I'll get you with a personal, okay? I've got to end this. I wanted to read for you lately anyway. I've been actually really feeling moved to read for you, just because I haven't in so long, and I feel like there's a message that wants to get to you. I've just been waiting for the right time. Acreon, you got Hernie. You're very welcome, everybody. The earth dragon Hernie is connected to nature and everything within the natural world. The rocks, the earth, the trees and plants, the animals and the birds. He advises us that we would do well to remember that we too are part of the seasons, the earth's rotation and of Mother Earth herself. He reminds us that everything is cyclical and draws our attention to how out of sync we are now with the earth's natural rhythm. Even our internal body clocks are out of kilter. We couldn't imagine life without our smartphones, being connected to the internet, social media, and 24/7 television. But all of these things act as distractions that stop us from delving into ourselves, finding our own internal patterns, reconnecting with ourselves, and in turn with the natural rhythm of our planet. Hernie says, you celebrate May Day, Halloween, Christmas, and other festivals that you forget the real essence of what they truly signify. They are a celebration of the turning of the seasons of the earth's bounty, and you are out of step with these things. It's time to reevaluate and to slow down your fast-paced life. He also emphasizes that nothing lasts forever. Things such as human love and life, he says, wax and wane like the moon. They are forever changing. They follow the natural cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. So Acreon, I feel like for this week, it's really, again, and I've said this multiple times tonight, about kind of stepping back and seeing what it is that you want to do next, okay? Not listening to what everyone else is saying that you should do or what everyone else is telling you to do. What do you want to do next in your life? I feel like you might be thinking about going down a different path than what you've already gone down. Do you know what I mean? Like, than what you already decided you were going to do. And I feel like people are going to, you're going to lose some people because of this in your life, or that's already happened. But I feel like what the universe is saying is, you're becoming more in tune and more aligned. And a lot of people that you love, that you're around all the time, and that you may consider like really integral to your life, are not going to understand this because they're not on the same path as you, and they're not looking inside. Do you understand? You're becoming a better person, a more spiritually ascended person, just being in this chat with all of us, you know, is something that's changing, and it shows that something's changing about you. So I really want you to sit back and think about who you really need in your life, and what does each person in your life bring to the table for you. And I know that sounds kind of selfish, like what can people give you, but it's not about that. I'm talking energetically, spiritually. If someone's energy doesn't sit right around you, get rid of them immediately. And I feel like you may have to close out some relationships. To everybody, good night.
Deaderer, you're too late, man. Come on. We called for you.
Sorry, guys. I really have to end a little early. But I love you guys so much. And
we love you guys.
Ghost Dragons and Jake Smith, I usually like text you guys goodnight and stuff. I'm going to just get RJ to bed. I have to move him from one room to another. I have to clean up this stuff. So it's going to be late. But all of you guys, I love you. I will talk to, I will see you guys next week. I have content coming out tomorrow. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Good night.
Bye, everyone. Dead or just come back next time, man. We got you.
I got you next time. Don't worry. How do I move that from here? I just got to,
I would assume.
I feel like I'm not in StreamYard though. Oh, because I'm in StreamYard up here.
It's on your phone.
Yep, that makes sense. Bye, guys.